I'm 20 years old.
Oh,
I'd
that's
love
not.
to live with
I'm
you.
not collecting information about that. What do you think about the
Oh,
prompt?
okay. Why is rejection so hard for men to accept? Because men are naturally narcissistic and men naturally want to exert weird behavior onto women, and they can't accept that women are not into that. They can't accept that women don't like that shit. They can't accept that they're just simply a low value man and that they're just pathetic. They can't accept that.
I'm actually glad you mentioned the part about narcissism because a lot of times we talk about like who's more narcissistic, who's doing the narcissism, and we know that we all inherently have narcissistic traits. But because we have a system that men have created, you're right. Like we just seeing the traits of men spread throughout society.
Because you see, like,
You
especially in
can't
this.
know.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you good.
Anyway, you see in these traits, especially in men, that they're especially narcissistic is because they always want to exert unnecessary control onto women and they always want to lie and try to cheat their way out of every desperate scenario. So, like in a scenario where a woman could set a boundary, they like to overcross that boundary by using excessive control, especially in this instance where we're talking about Offset. Offset is necessarily exerting control onto Cardi B because he knows that she wants to have a divorce, but he wants to make her give him all her hard-earned money even though he lied, he cheated, and he did all that stupid shit in front of their kids and her.
I agree. My bad. I'm multitasking.
So I do believe that rejection is hard for men because he couldn't accept that. He could not accept that he couldn't have a loving wife, children at home, a beautiful house and a car and a woman with money while he was cheating. He couldn't accept that.
Yeah. It's definitely a blow to the ego. I think one of the popular things. Thank you for the gift, Dark Horse. Hey Fana. Was is the fact that like what he say? I won because you became my baby mama, or whatever.
Hmm.
Which reinforces the idea of reproductive coercion, which men are the ones who treat women with babies. It doesn't go the other way around. Um, and yeah, it hurts their ego because despite their behavior and the way they show up, you're supposed to tolerate it. Which is
Hmm.
why men struggle with leaving relationships. It's because like the way they experience failure and the way they talk about duty is very interesting. But go ahead, Kivo.
Man, I don't know. I feel like it's not all men. I just feel like it's niggas who got low confidence, shit like that, low self esteem.
So let me
Ooh.
clarify something. Men is in general. However, I
Okay.
would say it actually is all men. What we see is that when we talk about being socialized and conditioned, certain behaviors exist in men through a spectrum. So like men are
That
conditioned to have
is a
low self-worth and low self-esteem. Hold up,
that is a
Eric.
stereo.
Eric, you can go after Kivo. Don't interrupt that man. He need to finish his response. But that's no clarification. Kivo, go ahead.
Yeah, like you said, I feel like it's all off I feel like it's all off perspective and like growing up and shit. Cause when I was younger, sometimes you scared of a girl telling you no and shit, or she don't like you. But at the end of the day, that's all it is for real. Like that's the most they really gonna do. Like shorty might call you ugly or something. She might get to joking on you a little bit. Your life gonna go on. I feel like it's not most men though. I feel like back in the day, it definitely was worse. But I feel like over time it's getting better. Like niggas getting better at, what I'm
All right,
saying, moving on.
and what has shown you that the men have gotten better?
But I take it from like I can't say nothing too general, but I say off like personal experiences, like personal circumstances. Yeah, I seen niggas back in the day, boy, niggas couldn't as soon as Shorty called them ugly, they on dome, they calling her every name in the book. But it's like when we got older, it's like you grow up out that mindset. Like that's like a kid mindset. That's a little kid, teenager mindset.
But that's what I'm saying. I like that you did say that, you know, your feelings will get hurt if you get rejected by a girl because even though we forget children are people and if that's
Yeah,
the way your subconscious and your scheme is built up, it's going to
yeah,
it's going to follow you into adulthood. That's
yeah.
one. But the second part you were saying about, they don't respond the same. Shout out to the Me Too movement. It's just more covert, like negative gaslighting instead of outright disrespect.
Hmm. Nah, I feel that. I feel like it's off of like how you are emotionally responsible, like how you're emotionally responsible. Like when you're a kid, you don't really know how to deal with your emotions. So like, most niggas get to flashing out. I feel like as we get older though, you able to really process shit better. So it's like it's not as big as a deal as niggas seem to make it.
Well,
Like really some
I
small
wish I
shit.
could agree with that, but unfortunately, arrested development is a thing, and we see it all the time. But go ahead, Eric.
I was just wanting to find out, number one, this seems like a huge stereotype. Because last I checked, nobody likes rejection. Men, women, dogs. So what's the point here?
Maybe you need to read the prompt again. The first word is the key
Why is
word
it
for
so
why.
hard for men to handle rejection? That's what I'm saying. Why is rejection so hard for men to accept? I have the
Yeah.
same question for you. Why
But
is
what you
rejection
don't
so
answer a
hard for
question with a
women to
question
accept?
while we're having a discussion, so
Oh, so you don't want to hear a question from the opposite, from the opposing party, but you want
no,
to
what I'm
dog
saying is you
shit
haven't
on men.
responded to the prompt.
No, you're a fucking feminist, dude, and
Okay,
it's
right now.
ridiculous.
Go ahead, crash out. Go ahead.
I mean, it's
This is
not a
a safe
crash out;
space
it's
for
a
your crash
fact.
out, sir. Go
You're a
ahead.
fucking feminist, and you want to bitch and whine about men, and because you don't get enough from men, so you want to
Damn,
come on
Eric.
TikTok and trash
I let him
people.
crash out.
Fuck
You
out of
just
here.
going in.
Hey, crash, Eric. Crash then, nigga. You only got one life. Tell them how you really feel. You only
Well,
got
I'm
one
Well,
married.
life.
I'm married,
well, I
bro. I
just
don't give a
no,
fuck.
no. Hold on, real quick. Shout out to Eric because he showed with how he responded to me rejecting his question felt like for him. He showed it by saying the words that he said. Shout out to Eric for that. What's up, passionate Libra?
Hold up, hold
Hello,
up,
how
hold
are
up,
you?
hold
Good
up.
morning, everyone.
Did
Why
you
is
reject my
Tara,
question, or did you
Eric, your crash out is over, Eric. You gotta wait till everybody finish responding on the panel.
rejection so hard?
Tara,
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
gonna keep me up here to
I
try to
came
dog
up.
shit on me, huh?
I came up to tell Eric that Eric, we not feminists, we womanists. We put black women
Why
first.
you singling me out?
Eric, we
Eric,
put
you got
black
op.
women first. We
Eric,
we
you got
put
op.
black. Yeah, we advocate for black women and children first.
Uh,
Don't forget that. Don't leave that part out. It's
hey, I
important.
advocate for black women, white
Thank you
women,
Yeah,
for that
we
women, period.
clarification.
So
Hey,
I
I
just
like to
Appreciate
say
it.
one more thing though.
feminists.
I
Thank
also feel
you.
like I feel like men get rejected on a wider scale because men do
Yeah,
more
I
of the
did.
approaching. Like a lot of
Yeah.
well,
women
look,
don't
dude.
gotta approach to get what they want. It
Hold
comes
on,
to
Eric
'em.
having a hard time regulating. Eric, I'm gonna drop you down. But I stated that in the beginning, Kivo, because hold on, Libra gotta finish. But I will say this. Men are the chasers, which is why the talking point is for women to choose better because women
Yeah.
are choosing. And because women choose, of course, the men are going to experience more rejection.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
go ahead and
Yeah,
finish
that's a
your
whole
point,
nother
Libra.
topic.
I just want to say thank you to Kevin for explaining himself
Thank
very,
you, Tia.
very much and being respectful. Other than that other gentleman, I think
Yeah,
that
but
women get
we're not going to thank him for being bare minimum at the same time. But go
okay, no
ahead.
problem. I think that women get rejected, but we don't go as far as men do, as far as calling them out their name,
Hey, T-Bird.
putting our hands on them, disrespecting them. We're more afraid to reject them today than anything because we get harmed, and it's a scary thing for women for when men can't handle rejection.
My point, women are more honest, emotionally unstable when they experience rejection because we are conditioned to walking on eggshells around men. But let Ava go. Go ahead, Ava.
Hey, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, wherever you at.
Grand
Um,
Rising, sir. Go ahead.
all right. As far as the rejection from, why it's so hard for a man to accept rejection? I think it depends on the person. I think majority of men can accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
for real.
if you approach a woman, she like, thank you, but no, I'm taken or whatever. And most men will be like, okay, beautiful, have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? That be it. So it's a lot of men out here that's have poor. emotional regulation. You know what I'm saying? That didn't have a man in their life growing up as a child. So here we go. We got men that look like men, but actually a little kid or have a lot of feminine ways inside of
Nah,
their
honey,
mental. You know what I'm saying?
that nigga speaking facts, honey.
I disagree with what you're saying because I don't think emotional regulation is synonymous with femininity. I just sat on a live watching this morning from the audience two grown black men, one of them in their 40s, the other one in their 20s, plot to me to fight and unalive each other. That's not stuff that women do, especially over a
I
TikTok
think you're missing.
live.
I
Like,
think you're missing the point. I
and
think you're missing the
then
point.
I think you need to let me finish.
I think that's
I think you
subjective
need
though.
to finish. See? Okay, go ahead and emotionally regulate yourself and let me finish my point. Like I waited till you was finished. Um, yeah, and then they put all the business out there on the TikTok live. They said, I'm gonna come meet up and fight you. And the other man said, I don't fight, I pew pew. And he said, well, I for sure fight. And everybody was like, well, the dude, he do be pulling up on people to fight. And he said, it's okay, I'm gonna pew pew him. We don't be pew pewing each other. So
Oh,
emotional dysregulation is not a
oh dang, we done lost her. We done lost in the sauce.
I should come back. In the meantime,
no, I mean it's no, it's true. Ain't nobody lost.
Oh no no
Emotional
no!
dysregulation is a
No,
man
don't
thing.
don't take offense. I'm not throwing no shots at you, sweetheart. You had just went mute for a little bit, so
I
it was
would
one of them
never
things I
I
said
don't
was off.
sir, I would never take offense to anything you say. I don't know you and I don't like
I
men.
feel like you
So
did.
I'm not trying to
Oh
impress any man ever.
no no no! You good?
I,
You good? You know,
I'm
clock it whenever
literally
you
a
feel like.
misandrist.
Yeah yeah,
I
nah,
do
clock
not
it,
like men.
clock it,
Okay, just
clock it.
all right, cool. But with that being said, yeah, emotional dysregulation is not a woman thing. That's y'all thing. I don't know where y'all got this. Oh, men are logical, women are emotional. When y'all the ones who walking around
I feel like
committing violent crimes.
it's definitely both.
Like,
Women commit
no,
violent
no, no, no,
crimes all
That
the
no,
time.
no, no.
that's the
Women
90,
commit violent
ninety-seven
crimes all the
percent of
time.
violent crimes are committed by men.
All right, but
Ninety-seven
that's like a
percent.
general prop. That's like
Ninety-seven.
you sound like the
Right,
white man though.
right.
You know when the white man
That's
say all these black
that's how
thugs are
you
out
do.
here, so all the
No,
black
I
men are
don't.
thugs.
you're proving you
Tito,
cannot
calm
control your
down.
emotions. You're proving you cannot control your emotions right
But
now.
most
Like
females
you're
want a
proving I
criminal
would.
though. Make that
And
shit make sense.
Hold on.
you
If y'all
can't
just came up here, wait for your turn to join the conversation.
you can't be mad at me over statistics, and that's how it works, sir. That's how it
Label
works.
your statistics correctly. You know
Hey,
what
Um,
I'm saying? Like
hey, no, I feel like you gotta throw
I
statistics out
did.
the window because statistics. That's I
Excuse
mean,
Okay.
me,
listen, no, no,
Hold
no.
on.
Bear with me though. The white man use statistics on us every day. They
Jesus,
say no, no, no. The white man
Jesus.
uses statistics on
Hold
us every
on.
day. They say
Hold
you can't
on. That's a
popularize a group
convenient
of
time to
people.
throw them out the window. That's crazy.
You can't popularize
Go
a
ahead.
group of
Hold
people
up,
off of
sir.
certain
It's a
people's
privilege
actions.
turn. It's a privilege turn. Hold up, T-Bone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me read the
Thank you,
prompt.
T-Bird. Y'all make sure y'all tap in the screen. Share the live out to people who might want to participate in the conversation. Send daily heart needs. If you agree with the people on the panel, you can support them by gifting, y'all. Go ahead. It's a privilege.
Yeah. Why is rejection so hard for men to accept? Um, I think, let me say, let me put it like this. I don't, I don't think it's that it's as hard for men to accept. What I really believe is that you kind of get used to it. Um, maybe like what other brother was saying earlier, when we kids, we kind of scared. We don't really want to jump out and get our neck cut off. But eventually, it's like a numbers game. You know, say if you go to the corner store, ladies, y'all go to the corner store, and a lot of guys, they always say, hey, how you doing, beautiful? They open up the door for you and say, hey, thank you, and just keep it moving. In a way, that's rejection for real. But I don't really think it affects men too much, especially if they already got somebody, you know? but it also depends on the individual. I think that's why you got
So
these
again, y'all
incels. Them
keep
the people who don't never
y'all
really
keep
want to,
hold
you know.
up. Y'all keep talking about the impact, but we've seen some extreme responses from men for rejection. I'm hoping y'all can talk about more the why, like the low self or who background who background for
Well, let
that?
me say this then.
Hold
To
on, hold
speak
on.
on
But
that,
like, hold up. Your ego being egotistical, your identity being tied to getting access to women, like the honest answers. But if you want to just say most men don't, then like we can move on. Go ahead, Mo.
Thank you. I'm just gonna say something real
oh yeah,
quick.
let me get out of here. Have a good one.
All right, take care.
I just wanted to say that I think that it's just highly dangerous to try and separate um, yourself from collective impact. So, when I hear the gentleman up here saying, well, I think it's based off the individual, it is based off of the individual, but when the collective has the same type of mentality and the things that they're doing has negative impacts on the women, regardless of race, because I heard somebody bring up race, I think that's when we need to, or men need to really be introspective on how they're showing up and how their friends are showing up.
But the
Um,
thing about that is, if somebody doesn't have introspection just by saying they should have it, not going to work. My question to you is, why do you think they keep trying to separate themselves?
well, that's what I'm saying. And so I agree with, I feel like this thing is very nuanced because several things can be true at the same time. Um, my phone started ringing. Um, I believe several things can be true at the same time. Um, but if people are telling you that the behaviors that you're participating in are harmful, if we're all on social media, the constant stories and seeing how men are harming their partners that decide to no longer be with them, or harming partners or women that reject them, at some point you can no longer ignore that there is something going on around you. Just like us as Black people, we don't necessarily have every single day, we don't have to come in contact with somebody from the Klan to understand the impact that white people have when it comes to the things that they participate in. Everybody at work ain't calling us the hard ER, but we know the microaggressions and the macroaggressions that they take are all part of the racism that they play a part in. And so it's the
I
same.
agree
And
with
so,
you.
and
I
so
just
I
think when
feel,
it comes to things like introspection and metacognition, someone who has arrested development and stunted in the developmental age is not going to be able to like. I feel like it's a conversation that yeah, you talking about the why. I just want to, because of the way you framed it, I want to be clear that just because you say it or explain it to someone, don't mean they're gonna be able to do it.
I agree, but
Yeah,
I also
because
feel like, wait, I just want to finish this last point. But just like there's a lot of white people who know, like, did you guys ever see that study about that white lady, something Elliott, where she asked a crowd of white people, if you could trade places with Black people right now, raise your hand if you would. And not one of them raised their hand. And so I use that as an example to say that, yes, there are some people who have cognitive dissonance, but then there are some people who, men, a lot of men, are very aware of what it is that they're doing and how they're participating and showing up in harmful ways, but they choose to turn a blind eye and gaslight because their bad behavior benefits them. And so
so
that's,
how do
Actually,
you
I
suggest?
had hold on real quick. Because I posed that question on my panel before. I've asked Black men, if they had to come back as a white man or a Black woman, which one would they prefer? And they say white man because they want to keep their male privilege and they identify with privilege, not Black men. So go ahead, Lana.
absolutely. Thank you.
I just wanted to ask you, how do you expect, like, what do you think their solution would be? Like, and what is that, like, how do Black women fit into it? Because I sat on a panel yesterday and like the men were arguing with the women about catcalling. Like they was telling us that we shouldn't give a fuck about men catcalling us.
Are you
And
asking
me,
me, or is this a general
yeah, I'm
question?
asking you, like,
Okay, in
what
my
do
opinion,
you think it's a solution for Black women? Do we fit into the we got to do something about it, or
in
what
my
do you
opinion,
suggest the men do?
in my
And you
opinion,
can't say introspection because them niggas read at a third grade level.
I hear
So
what you're saying, but you asked me my opinion, right? So this is my opinion. My opinion is I think that a lot of women, black women, are already doing it. They're having boundaries, setting standards, and having conversations. And whether or not the men like what they're hearing, it's still being said. So because we can't control what other people decide, just like we can't control white people and how we have collectively decided that we're not going out here fighting, protesting, and everybody around is losing their minds. It's the same thing. And so the women who are in community with men, all you can do is when the conversation comes up, you pick and choose your battles on what you decide to educate them on, and then it's up to them to pick up what you're putting down. Just like it's not black people's responsibility to educate white people on the harmful things that they participate in, it is not women's responsibility to educate these men. And so when women start to say, I'm not participating, I'm not dealing with this, I'm not, pacifying your bad behavior, the ramifications are no proximity, no coochie, and whatever else that they know, energy, and all the other benefits they have from being with women. And so with that, I'm going to exit, but it's been really good listening to you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, I agree, Mo.
Whoever above them, I can't see it.
Prince,
What about the women that
dear
have?
love.
What about
Hold
the women
on,
that
hold
have?
on. Let dear love. Who talking? Is that dear love or Ava
This
or
AV.
dear?
This
Hold on.
AV.
Hold on, let Dear Love go and then GA, and so we can finally open up the panel. Go ahead, Dear
Cool,
Love.
cool, no problem. So, like, when you look at everything, like, when you look at, like, even when people want to talk about statistics and all of it, like, when you think of, like, the men that can't accept rejection, it's the bottom 90%. It's not that 10%. And I think the reason for, why they can't accept it, which is most men in general, is because, men don't have, like, women, they have this thing where it's like, I envy it. Like, men don't have it. Like, we don't have, like, well, most men don't have abundance. So in options, so like he'll like if you think of the last guy that was rude to you when you rejected him, he was not making he damn sure was not making half a mil or a mil. He was the natural regular guy probably making 70K a year, 80K a year. Black men 40K a year. So when it comes to a white men can't like they take it so hard is why they can't accept it is because you're playing around with not having by the way, it's not y'all fault, but you're playing around with not having abundance. You're getting rejected mostly, so they just become angered. They have nothing to lose because they're broke, or what you would call broke. 40K, 50K, 60K. That's nothing a year. But you look at the top 10% men, or top 5% or 1%. Those men, when they get rejected, which they do, even Drake, right? We saw the screenshots of Winter. Even Drake gets rejected sometimes, but does he take it that hard? Hell no. He's going on to the next 10 supermodels that he has in his DMs asking him out. So really, I just end my turn on this one. The reason they're taking it hard is because they don't have options. They're broke. They have no options, and women don't like them because of them not having options. It's a continuing
But
cycle.
like,
Sorry.
but like, Dear Love, I want you, because it sounds like you can. I want you to open your mind up more, um, like broaden your concept of rejection. Because just walking up to a woman on the street and being like, "Hey, ma, can I have your name?" Okay, yeah, that's one thing. But what about the people who commit family annihilations the most are men. Like when you divorcing a man, like trying to leave him, he go crazy and just take out the whole family because he tied his sense of self to the woman in the family. So now he feel like he losing out on himself, not individualizing his women. And this is why things that we talk about are so important, because they all link back together, right? When we say you got to humanize women, you have to look at their humanity. It goes all the way up to that. Like, we just not yapping on here. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. If I could just respond to you, I agree. It's men, but what I mean is the difference is what's his income level. I'm saying that you're getting this mostly from the bottom 90% of men. You're not getting this from men who have stature and money. You're not getting this from a man making half a mil a year or a mil a year. You're getting this from the bottom 90% of men. So money is what separates them, and that's why most of them are often they have nothing to lose. He's broke, even if he's married. What? Especially, I mean, we're black. I mean, how much? You know what I'm saying? So like, he has nothing to lose. He has no money, and his wife is leaving him. Why not do that? But you're not getting this.
Money,
You're not getting this from. I'll just end it here. You're not getting this from the men making 500K and more a year, which is 400K and more up a year. You're not getting that from those men like that. You're getting it from the bottom 90.
That's a lie. Drake went off
that
on Rihanna when Rihanna had curved him. So it has nothing to do with money. It has something to do
man,
with
it
men's
has nothing to
egos.
do with money. Like
Nothing to
you,
do with money at
like
all.
most men don't make a half a million. You know what I'm
The
saying?
fuck?
Like I don't get rejected often. You know what I'm saying? I have never gotten rejected often. I've never made a half a million. I never even made over 200,000 a year. And
Okay, that
as
wasn't
for
his point. We moving
his
on
point
from that.
was money. His
Go
point was
home.
money.
That
His
wasn't
point
his
was money.
point.
What was his
Okay, well,
point
if you
then?
understood his point, then your point wouldn't even
Hold
correlate.
on, man.
Because
Hold on. Stop cutting.
if you don't get rejected, then this wouldn't apply to you. His point wouldn't apply to you. His point applied to men who are broke and get rejected. So go ahead and mute up. We don't want to hear about you getting bitches. Come on, mute up. Go ahead, Arjan. Arjan, are you there?
You just don't like men. That's all.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
here. My
like men.
fault.
Yeah, I
And
already
if they
told you
don't
that.
agree with you, it's a problem.
I already told you that.
Nah, he can
Um,
talk. You can go ahead and talk to
go-
Buddy first.
okay, go ahead, Reggie.
The guy literally said the
Go ahead, Reggie.
Yeah, I don't understand why, you know what I'm
talking
saying,
about
why
money.
women don't
Like,
want to
come on now.
accept, you know what I'm saying, men, you know what I'm saying? It seems like this dating stage of competition, you know what I'm saying? Like against certain people, because you know, certain people reason why, because certain people didn't find themselves first. How you gonna find yourself first and how you gonna love somebody you don't find yourself first? That's what I don't understand. And this is what I'm dealing with right now. See, I was married before, divorced 2 years, and I started dating again. Now I date somebody I've been dating for 8 months. She ain't want to accept me who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a
Hold on,
back
did
and
she
forth.
leave you?
You know what I'm saying?
Sir, did
Rejection.
she leave? Did she
Like I
leave
don't
you?
understand why us as men
Hold on,
we get
sir.
rejected
Hold
so
on,
much.
sir. Sir. So she left you, and instead of you taking that time to like work on yourself and figure out what was wrong with you, you went right back out and now you say you confused about why you get rejected so much.
You're echoing. You're echoing.
Well, it's my signal, sir. But yeah, no, I figured out myself for 2 years before I started dating. After my healing and divorce, I had figured out myself for 4 years. So I mean, this is my
But why
first
she
time.
divorced you? Why she
Me, my
leave you?
ex-wife. Why my ex-wife divorced me?
Yeah,
Cause
what you do?
she cheated on me. She cheated on me.
So
What'd you
she
do to
left you
cause her
for another
to
man.
cheat?
Yep.
What did you do to
Okay.
cause her to cheat?
She went out there and cheated while I was on the road truck driving. So I wasn't even married to my ex-wife for
So
two
you
years.
wasn't there for her, is what you're saying.
Right.
So
Okay.
so you
Well,
wasn't there for her. Okay.
So now I'm dating somebody else that I really like. You know what I'm saying? She here in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying?
But you was
Got two
providing for her
kids.
though.
You know what I'm saying? I was getting ready to permit to this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like now, she's saying no.
why she say no?
Sure.
Why she say no?
She talking about she tried. I'm not being honest with her. Wish I am honest with her on
What you not
certain
being
things.
what she say you not being honest about?
She saying that she didn't want to accept me who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I was dealing with, you know, mental illness. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, which I told her about. She didn't know nothing about, this until now.
Okay,
I
so you weren't being honest because you have mental illness. Clock it.
prior to my past, right?
And she don't want to deal with you if you have mental illness. Okay. Well, yeah, sounds about right. She don't have to. What you think somebody's supposed to be there for you because you have a mental illness?
I mean,
Well,
she could be there for me and she want to deal with this for the rest of my life. I'm on medication for the rest of my life, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
But she said she don't want to do that. That's the point.
I can't make nobody love me and they don't want to be with me. That
Yeah,
just simple as
exactly.
that.
I mean,
Hmm.
did you tell her this before you got with her? Like,
No,
serious?
he said no.
Oh, so then
He
that's
said
the
no.
reason why. You blaming it on her. It's you.
Right. Like I should have told her from the fucking begin with.
What mental illness do you have?
PTSD.
Oh, from what, prison?
Yeah. So, is that his background?
Am I? Yeah, he a truck driver. You
No,
got
yeah.
you got PTSD from prison?
No, I got PTSD for traumatizing um at my parents' house. You know, I've been sheltered for a long
Yeah,
time.
real quick. I don't want to hear about the history of it. What I'm saying is, that's your fine. That's fine. You got issues or whatever. A woman doesn't have to put up with that just because you got issues. Is the point? That's the thing. Like you can't be like, well, I went through X, Y, and Z, whatever. No, nobody owes you anything. If you have those issues and they're not resolved, then maybe a relationship not in the cards for you, which is why you keep getting rejected.
Yeah, like I don't know what I'm saying. I find myself, you know what I'm saying, I did everything I'm supposed to do, like what I'm supposed to
No,
do,
no, no,
be a
no, no, no. It doesn't. Hold up. There is no. I did everything I was supposed to do. Sometimes the rejection is just because of you. If you have a mental illness and it's impacting your behavior, then whatever you do is not going to be enough if she don't want to tolerate that. That's the thing.
right. I
You
know
can't just do. Sometimes it's not just a checklist. If you do the things on the checklist, relationship.
right. You know, I tried, you know, to be, you know, well to be, you know what I'm saying? I made a family, made a kids, I did everything, dog. Like, what's up? What's up? You
And
know
that
what I'm
don't
saying?
matter.
And she said, and she still said no. It don't
Yeah.
matter. Another man could have did that, and she wouldn't have rejected him. You're not the man for her, sir.
Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know who's
Yeah.
what's for me anymore. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna accept me. I don't know.
Thanks for coming to be a case study on the prompt. We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
go get some intensive therapy and medication. Learn to love yourself. Nobody's gonna be able to come and fix that.
Well, I love myself, man. I
Oh,
tried.
okay, okay, all right. You're not entitled to a relationship. That's why you keep getting rejected. You're not
Okay,
the
why you
one.
saying I'm not tied to a
Hold up,
relationship?
sir. Because the women keep leaving you, like for real. That your ex-wife found a better man and divorced you, and this woman don't want you. I don't understand how more clear it can be.
Okay, it's a
Go
lot of
get
guys being rejected, even women
Yeah,
every
like
day.
you. Yeah, you don't want to be rejected. Like you're not entitled to a relationship, sir.
Okay,
You're not
okay,
nobody.
it's somebody for everybody, but
No,
everybody being
apparently not
rejected for
you.
different
Apparently,
situations.
sir. Apparently not you, because you ain't find that woman yet. It ain't the woman you know. She ain't the one. Keep
Yeah, you
looking.
gotta go to therapy, Mr. Sir. Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Use some of that truck driving money to hire a therapist. I can hear it in your voice. Very scary.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to therapy
it's
right
somebody
now.
for everybody. It might be another nigga like you. Maybe you looking in the wrong places. Find you another nigga who got your story and be with him. Y'all can relate on a
What you
level.
mean, B? What you mean? What the fuck you talking about? I
No,
don't
I'm
know
saying
what you talking
you
about.
got
Me
you
and
got
Hey, yo,
another
pipe
nigga, you
down,
got other
pipe
Yep,
niggas.
down,
yep.
Hey,
pipe
You
mute
just
that
down.
other
proved it.
guy.
That's why
Let
she
this
left you
no,
because of the
Nah,
way
let
no,
you
that man
act.
speak.
no.
Let that
Yo,
man
I'm
Tara,
go.
gonna
Don't
tell you
don't
what the
cut that man
problem
Tara
off.
is.
is
Hold
talking to
up,
him. Y'all need to be
sir.
quiet.
You're not hold up.
Nah.
You're not prioritizing compatibility, is what I'm saying. You're not finding somebody who's a good fit for you, which is why you think you can do checklists and secure a relationship, and it's not working. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like
what you want me to do?
Yeah,
you
Date out
let
my
said,
side, my race? That's probably what's
hold
gonna happen.
up, sir. Listen to what I'm saying. You said there's somebody out there for everybody.
It
The
is.
problem is the nigga that's out there for you, you don't want. So I guess you can be alone. Go ahead, Gaslight.
oh damn, Tara.
Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanna know, do you want kids?
I do.
You have
Mm-mm.
kids?
No, I don't. I do want kids.
I
How
don't
old are you? He sound like
I'm
he
40
old.
years old.
Yeah, it's
babe.
over for you.
Yeah, no, hang it up, sweetheart. You think you should be out there reproducing and you have you're not going to therapy for PTSD surrounding AB? in your childhood. No, 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 no. I'm so happy those women chose that because you not you can't reproduce like you're not husband material or
Yes, I
father
am husband
material.
material, man. I am husband
Mm-mm.
material.
No, you not.
I learned everything from my father, my daddy. My daddy's dumb as fuck. All right, my mom and daddy been married 40 fucking years.
No, your daddy fucks you up, sir.
Yeah, you just said they fucked you up.
They did,
You gotta go to therapy.
they did.
You
But
not
my
Why
gonna
thing
just
you?
is
bring
to
in no
me,
kids in this
my dad,
world. You
my
gon'
thing to
Hey,
me,
mute your
you
I
gonna
silly
mess
learned,
ass
them
up,
Don't deal with
up.
no
man.
women
I
like
deserve
this.
happiness.
That's what you don't do. Don't deal with no women like this. They
Oh, for
talk like
sure.
this.
Oh,
Hold up,
oh, for
D. Hold
sure.
up,
Hey,
D.
clock
Yeah,
it.
no, I agree with you. Go
That's
ahead,
what you need to
Gaslight.
do. Don't deal with no
Hold
women
up,
that talk
H.
like
Okay,
Hold
this.
up,
okay,
H. You
y'all
gotta
can stop
wait.
talking.
Yeah,
It's my turn
I see
now.
what you're
Hey,
saying,
hey,
but I
listen,
know what I deserve.
bruh. None of
What's
that
up?
matters. It's my
Hold
turn.
up, wait.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I was very indifferent to how I was going to respond to this, but it's clear now. Hey, Tara, how you doing today?
What's up?
Hey, um,
Oh, I'm
why
sorry.
is
Is Tara the only
rejection?
one on the panel?
That's crazy.
You know
Crazy.
what? Many apologies, Lynn. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Gaslight. How are you?
I am ecstatic to be here.
Go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
So, why is rejection so hard for man to accept? The last guy is actually an example of this. So, we as men, right? Just imagine with me, if you would, there's a village of people, men, women, children, and there's one man, and the people in the village are thirsty. And this man is trying to give the people of the village water, but they don't want the water. They just keep rejecting the water. And that's pretty much what it is. Like, man, we know what we have to offer. Like, he has a lot of love to offer. He gave her everything, and she's rejecting it, right? He's just trying to make her life better. And that's what we as men do. We try to make people that are around us, we try to make their lives better and easier. So when they reject that good thing, we struggle to understand because if this is for the best and you're rejecting it, how do you think your life is going to be without us? Right? It's not plant water. So that's why man take rejection so hard because we know we're just trying to give y'all the best, and for some reason y'all are turning it down.
Yeah, it's been rejected. Your best ain't good enough is the whole point. Like when I
But it
told that man,
is.
I never no, listen what I'm saying. I told that man I never crash out nigga would be good for him. I ain't say he had to fuck him. And look how he responded. This is the thing. If you saying, oh, I got this for you and the best that's based on your worldview, women reject you, don't want it. It don't matter what you think it is. It doesn't matter. That's the whole point.
You know what, Tara? You're right. I was wrong. There's an African proverb that says, child that isn't embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. I think that's what a lot of men experience.
That's why I say
That
a lot of
that
the men need to get together. It don't have to be romantic, but the men need to get together because, like, thinking women's. If you threaten to burn down the fucking village, then let's go. Because the village already got fires everywhere anyway.
yeah,
Or
so
or
they're just trying to
or
feel something. So
or
that's why.
try this. Try this. Listen to the women when they say I have a problem and work on said problem. Like for for the men in our community to think that they don't have no problems and the problems that they do have is because of a woman, it's fucking insane. And then they get on the internet screaming like accountability, accountability, accountability while shifting blame at the same damn time. And you think that is accountability? One, y'all get on the internet and say words y'all don't know the meaning to, buzzwords. That's problematic. And two, you don't take heed to anything. So with that being said, how do you expect women to stop rejecting you when women are telling you to do simple things and y'all can't even fathom that? Again, I sat on the panel yesterday with a group of men who are arguing that men should have the right to catcall women. And it's no big fucking deal. Like, men have no reflection or no empathy to women. Like, y'all think about things from only your point of view, but when y'all putting a woman down, y'all can see her point of view. Like, for example, when y'all like, men are stronger than women, blah 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 blah. If we wanted to, okay, stupid, apply that to the same theory or the same, use that logic and apply it to what we're talking about, catcalling. Why the fuck do you think a woman want a big scary man screaming out the car at her? But y'all unable to do that. Y'all only care about yourself, and it's a problem. It's a problem.
I agree. Go ahead, 8.
Okay,
Carter,
but
you
what
want to
does
talk?
that have to do with if
Hold
y'all are
up.
rejecting people? What does that have to do? What does that have to do with other men?
What?
Yes, if you are saying
Hold
if
up.
you want to
Sir.
know why men are being rejected, why do you want to know so bad?
Nobody cares why men are being rejected.
So why do you have so much to say about it?
Because we're being harmed, unalive, beaten, disrespected, kicked across the street, our heads
Nobody
knocked off.
has anything to say about men being
May
rejected. We don't give a fuck about y'all being
Okay,
rejected.
may I
okay,
say
you want to know why we couldn't accept it? Why do you care?
may I say something?
He
Cause
already
like she said,
answered the
it's
question.
harming us.
It's harming. So somebody being rejected is harming you.
It's not a man getting rejected
Okay,
just
all
ran his
right, we
women.
moving on, Mr. Question. Go ahead, Kari.
I'm sorry. Let me go check on my right. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, quick question while she's going to check on
Not
whatever it
fast.
is
She
she
got on his
checking on.
little mink. Fake ass mink.
Hold
Hey,
on,
hey,
that's
what is
Leon.
your
That's Leon.
what
What?
is your you like men or women?
Thank you,
Fuck it, I'ma
Monica.
say it.
Who?
Who was that
You
to? The man?
eight.
Okay. Hold on. This man's talking to me. Ask me the question again.
Do you like men or women?
I like women.
Oh, nah,
Punk.
even that didn't sound true, but okay. I'll take your word
Okay,
for it.
I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. I
Okay,
hit
so what was
One
that
the
question
second.
about?
Brother
Hold on.
Corey.
What was that question about?
Have
Your
you ever heard
sexuality.
yourself
Wait a minute. Don't answer for this man. What was the question about, sir? Why did you ask me
Your
that?
sexuality.
because
Ma'am,
your
I understand you
voice
can't control yourself, but let the man answer the question. Okay, why did you ask me that question?
because of your voice,
You asked me that question because of my voice.
yeah,
Sound like you
like
got a little sugar in your tank.
people from the GAY community they tend to have like audibly they mostly all sound alike. You sound like that. That's why I asked. That's it.
Okay. Do you like man or women?
Well, you don't have to ask that question. I don't sound like y'all.
Can you answer the question?
I
A
can.
little bass in his voice.
Okay, can you answer the question?
I
You
just
gotta
said I
switch his
can.
voice up.
Okay, do you like man or woman?
Oh, I'm not answering your question. I don't answer personal questions.
may I s-
Okay, all right. Next, let's move on to the next thing since you're not man enough to say what you like, but I was.
Ooh,
Oh,
he's
you think
shaking the
answering?
table.
Hold on. You think answering the question makes you a man?
Yes, because
GAY
another man
people
asked me
answer
the question.
questions too. Women answer questions. Hey, Lynn, how do you feel today?
I feel fabulous.
You a man. You was man enough. See that?
She a
Didn't work
woman.
Because
out.
She
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 was
had
woman
right how she
enough to
feel.
answer the
Lady
question. She was
Oh,
may
woman
I
enough
so
to
say
not,
answer
not
your question. But you didn't
so when
ask her
may
you
the
I
same
answered it,
question that
you
you
were
asked me.
woman enough.
You didn't ask her the
So
same
when you
question that you
answered
asked
it,
me,
you were
though,
woman
sir.
enough. I
Thank
got
you, Lady Q.
it.
may I
I don't
say
understand why
something?
people get on TikTok and bring up drama. You know what I'm saying? Like this be respectful.
Hold up. Let Corey go.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I had to go check on something. That's why I had to
That's
leave
fine.
about
That ain't none of our business. You go
No,
ahead.
wait a
I'm
minute.
just
Why does
saying
she
this
want to
to
know
Hold
about
on,
my
8.
sexuality?
Hold on, 8. We could talk about that another time. Go
why
ahead,
is
Corey.
re- why is
Because when
rejection
a real man steps up to
8. Enough. We go ahead.
y'all don't want to hear y'all don't
a real
No,
man
we
wouldn't
don't.
talk of a woman like this?
Facts.
What the fuck? That was the dumbest shit in the world. A
That's
real man.
not cause my
No, it
cause my
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
right?
Okay,
Because
well,
my
let's
She
talk
define
about
it.
it. Let's talk
She
about it
can
okay,
then.
define it
Let's
the
talk
talk
way
about it
about
she
it.
later
wants
though.
to, just like y'all
We
did. Go
don't
ahead,
want to talk
Karen.
about your sexuality. Move
But
Right.
on.
why did this man
Why
ask
you
me
trying
that
to
then?
prove
I don't
something?
know,
Why
What
did
you
he
gotta
ask me that
prove?
then?
right? Because my daddy always let my mother talk,
Thank you
but
for
he was a very
listening.
stern man.
Okay,
Okay,
all right. I
so
haven't
why?
stopped
Hold on.
anybody from
Eight, we
talking.
gonna move on. Hold up. Eight feeling
Sorry,
some type of way. He's still exposed. Eight,
sorry.
go ahead, take a break. Go ahead, Kari.
Why is rejection so hard for men to accept? I feel like it's because of our double standards, where a lot of times our double standards are to coddle men in a sense in certain social constructs. So I feel like when they
Why do you think women coddle men? Like, why do you think
because
women would coddle a grown ass man?
because how we've been brought up to coddle them. Unfortunately,
Do you think it? Well, I know, but I'm wondering. Do you think it's a safety element to that?
yes, and it is a safety element because I feel like some men, I won't ever say all, but most definitely some men do have something that's called fragile
Thank you,
masculinity.
Sharon.
They have fragile masculinity. Um, and it is a safety issue. They're just like the whole, oh, if a man asks for your number, give him your number or give him a fake number. Like it's for our safety because they cannot handle rejection, which is so sad. And
Yeah.
we actually lose our lives over it, which is even sadder. So it's just like,
I'm actually glad you brought up the coddling because that's some women coddle men in rejection. They'll like now they want your social media, and then after you like give them the social media, you block them. But like
right, for our safety.
it's all safety. That's the important part that we remember.
I,
Um, Flashy got it. Flashy, this profile picture is fucking wild.
And TikTok snap, boy, I swear to God, it was like AI, that shit hard. And I'm a Leo, so that shit made it even harder. You feel me? And I feel like I'm a
Hold
pimp.
on, is that a male lion?
I would hope so. Only male lions have the little fur shit around their
Yeah, I
head.
know. You know how male lions only like they travel in packs and they usually the only male lion. You know that. So would that make you the
A
lioness in the
man.
picture? Yeah, like it's only one male, so I guess Flashy's the lioness. I like the picture though, but go ahead, Flashy.
Hey, hey, stop playing with me, bro. King. Now, but all jokes aside, why is rejection so hard for me? I don't think it's hard, and the reason why I'm gonna say I don't think it's hard is because most men shoot 1,000 shots a day. Like dudes be shooting they shots, they get rejected, and they shoot their shot again, and they get rejected again, and they shoot they shot. Like it's a constant thing, especially the unattractive men. They take the most shots because they realize
Hey, I call it fourth quarter dick. It's when you in the fourth quarter and you know you just taking shots and shots and shots and shots for the
I, I,
team.
I appreciate the backing up what I'm saying, but let me
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah yeah yeah.
Y'all be fourth quarter dick all the time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do agree with him because
Damn,
some
I ain't done
people.
talking, bro. I swear to God, I swear I wasn't done talking.
Yeah,
The
go
whole
ahead.
point. So the whole point is this concept of guys don't like rejection. Guys are used to this shit. Niggas practice their skills off this shit. Like you gotta look at a lot of dudes look at approaching women as a game. So it's like like I said, it's for the love of the game. So if 10 girls reject you, take 10 more shots at 10 more girls. If they reject you and you just keep it going, and eventually one of them is gonna say yes. What the fuck? That's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's why you gotta reject him every single time. Eyeball him.
So
If he look
probability.
dusty and dirty, I like deny him, decline him. Let him. Do not be his fourth quarter shot. Don't do
The thing
that.
about
That shit make
the
it
thing about
fun.
that is,
That
hold
shit make
up. The
it more
thing
Man,
about
fun.
that is,
this right here is a
hold up, real
competition type
quick.
shit,
Hold
man.
up,
I
hold
love
up,
that
guys.
shit.
Here's the thing: if it's you, because the guy earlier said somebody very fine, you saying you can ask whoever, just find the next person. You would think with that like type of ideology, men would take rejection a lot better than, because like it don't matter right now. You just find the next person.
But they do.
Sometimes it be hard to
The,
It's kind
find
of
a
the
a
good
amount of
person
healthy.
the
though.
amount of hold
That's
on.
kind of
That's
a
why.
healthy
That's
The
why. That's
amount
why
mentality
a
of
to
lot of
have,
guys
Hold
though.
up,
get
Jay. Hold
rejected.
up, Jay.
Rejected. I
You gotta
mean,
wait,
the
Jay.
amount of niggas y'all probably rejected in y'all lifetime that haven't beat on y'all, that haven't done no crazy shit to y'all. The numbers it would back that shit up. Like you're not rejecting 10 guys a day, and out of those 10 guys, all nine of them beating your ass. Like that's not what it is. Like
it's
you
to me, it's a
rejected 10 dudes.
competition though, dog.
Hold
It's
on,
a
hold on.
competition.
You might have one nigga talk out his mouth like, "Oh, you ugly. I ain't want your Yeah, but that's the most you'll get. Y'all not out here rejecting dudes, and these dudes out here punching you in the back of the head. Like that's not the
These
norm.
motherfuckers out here
Y'all
trying to
can
find
make it.
love,
Y'all can
man.
make it
Nigga,
sound.
Every day.
Gang.
I would just
Hold on,
like to say,
Yeah,
Mister.
hold on. Y'all can try to make it seem like that happens. Yes, we all know that happens. That's unfortunate. But once again, it's not the norm. And I don't know why y'all pretending it is. Like it's kind of weird.
But like, okay, rejection
But
includes flashy. Like, it's a lot of women, or I know women.
We all know women.
um, I know women who have been stalked,
What's Monica?
like stalked
I believe
after
you.
dating a dude. That's also rejection. Like, we dated, we done, and now you stalking me and you won't leave me alone. Not me.
I believe you, but
I
that's
ain't
not the
never been
norm.
stalked.
The point is that's not the norm. Like I'm not saying it doesn't
Uh,
happen. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. That's not my
it
argument. That's not my
it
argument. I
it
believe these things
happens.
happen.
It happens more often than
You're
you
lying.
right.
know.
No, oh wait, that's a separate argument. You're
And I would
saying
just like to say a
See,
lot of
the
men
problem. Go
lack
ahead.
emotional intelligence, and that's
you're
why they
buzzwords. You're
react to
using
stuff the way.
buzzwords. You're using buzzwords like that.
All right, let her use her buzzword.
Right, because a lot of men do. You know, you even see it on the panel. A lot of you men do lack emotional intelligence. Because why are y'all
Most people
screaming?
lack that shit
Why are you screaming over the women?
because you're using buzzwords. Like have a
Hold
conversation.
Okay,
up.
this is a conversation. If you're
You're
willing
reading
to
a
have it,
script.
Hold up.
you just
Let
Well,
want to
me
hear
maybe.
yourself talk.
let her finish her point.
Right, this is
And
what
they
I'm talking
buzzwords for
about.
y'all, but they the vocabulary and my syntax for me, because I
Right, like
read.
what?
It's in my
But here,
vernacular.
Maybe
but
you
That's
here's
all
my
I
would.
was
counter.
saying.
Hold on,
It-
here's my counter to his point though, because he's saying, well, it's not the norm. So let's say you're a woman and you approach 10 times, and two of those times the reaction is hella aggressive. You're not gonna care that sometimes it's norm. The two times that you express it, could have been harmful. It could have cost you your life. It could have did something to you. So to bring up probability when the fact that it is happening, kind of like it doesn't mean much if the whole conversation is around the harm that can be posed on women.
But
Period.
that's not the point of the conversation you're even having, though. It says, why is rejection so hard for men to accept?
I know what that conversation is about. I'm talking about the point you made.
No, the point I made is, yeah, based on probability, it's not the norm. Like, to make it seem like
Okay,
these dudes are
did
out
you
here.
not hear what I just said though?
Yeah, but I heard you. But once again, we have to factor that in.
So
Because
answer
the way, hold
about
on,
the
hold on.
so why no flashy.
Oh my God.
Answer given the guys who it's hard to reject. Why is it hard for them to accept rejection? Why don't you
Pride,
do that?
pride. That's easy. Pride, and pride
Pride
is
in
not.
what? Why
That's
can't they control their pride?
humans can't control pride. What are we talking about? It's
Nah,
So
it's
that'll
ego
call
and
you
I
to
would
entitlement.
like to chime in.
it's one of the
Even
Hold
pride, it's
up,
like
Wait,
ego.
it's ego and
ego
entitlement.
and pride are
hold up,
literally the same
Tamara,
thing.
But so
Annie.
we
Yeah,
were
y'all gotta
talking
wait a second. Go to
probability.
Annie. Let him respond, Annie. You can go after him.
But yeah, ego and pride are literally the same thing. So like, you trying to use a different word to
Okay.
break down the same
That's
thing.
Pride,
fine. Go ahead and mute up. Go ahead, Annie.
Thank you. So I want to go back to what was said about the probability of this happening. And what we're referring to is called intimate partner violence. Okay. And 41% of women, and this is real statistics, 41% of women report experiencing some type of aggression or violence, whether it's verbal or physical, compared to 26% of men. So, based on the question for today, why is rejection so hard for men to accept? It goes, it goes to the emotional intelligence of men. That's what it
Wrong.
goes to.
That's
A
wrong.
emotionally regulated man will take rejection, he'll feel it, he'll process it, and he'll move on. And he'll maintain that respect and dignity for himself and for the person that rejected him. A person who is not
on that level, who has dysregulated emotions, they do the opposite. So why is rejection so hard? Because men are dysregulated.
That doesn't make sense, and you know it doesn't
It
make
makes
sense
perfect
because hold
sense.
on. Let me tell you
And
why it
it's
doesn't make
it's
sense.
No, it
statistics,
actually
it's
makes
facts.
Let me
perfect
tell you.
sense.
Let me tell you because I know you didn't look up the whole thing. I know you
No,
just
it
you seen
actually
that
makes sense.
you seen that
No, it's
part and ran
because
with
of
it.
it's
It's still
because
her
I'm a mental
submission though,
health
so
Let me
let's let her
therapist.
finish.
let me tell you. She did finish. I literally waited till she finished.
Well, I
Oh
wasn't,
well,
but okay.
You got more
she
things to
was
say.
not finished
Go
actually, and
ahead,
after her is me.
gang. You're not
She
that.
was not
But
finished.
if you
Go
gotta
ahead.
be patient, otherwise we're gonna be just talking about. I know you like to be sensitive, but wait for open panel for that.
I apologize. I apologize, Tara. Go ahead. Finish up.
So, okay. When a man is unregulated, he externalizes blame. So he says things like, oh, she's shallow. Oh, women only want rich men. Or she thinks she's better than me. That's externalizing blame, which creates hostility and makes someone lashes out. And I don't think it's gender specific, but because we're talking about men, we're going to talk about men, right? Once they lash out, you have that man throwing insults. He becomes aggressive. He tries to humiliate the woman. And instead of him being able to move forward from that, he shuts down. So now his whole day is ruined by this one encounter. And I ask my clients all the time, if you had a bag of Skittles and you drop one, would you throw the whole bag away? And an emotionally unstable or dysregulated man throws the whole bag away.
Women are
So,
not Skittles. Stop objectifying
Okay.
But
women.
but
Go
women
ahead,
do the same
Sharon.
thing.
Okay,
uh,
she said
So
that. Go ahead, Sharon.
why is rejection so hard for men to accept? Because we're socialized to be entitled to it, right? And then whenever we don't get that entitlement satisfied, we take it as a blow to our ego. Just like the notion of us wanting to be needed by women instead of finding the value in actually being wanted by women. Uh, because we feel entitled to being needed by women, the fact that women no longer have that utility for us, we take it as a blow to our ego. We take it as a blow to our manhood, which is, I think, when you look at it from a greater perspective, this is why so many men historically have had the issue with feminism, because feminism kind of challenges the notion of men actually being necessary for certain things in society, right? Once women gain the right to be able to like gain resources and stuff like that and control their own income and currency, right? It actually remove the utility for needing to be like it removed the need to have to be next to a man in order to survive in society. So even when we look at it from a smaller scale, right? The reason why a lot of dudes crash out, the reason why a lot of us struggle with rejection is because we are automatically like almost programmed to think that because we approach women a certain way that that's supposed to entitle us to getting the response that we want to from her in the time period that we want it. And then the other thing I want to point out too is if you look at some of the things that are said by a lot of these dudes that have done like the mass pew pewings, right? They have documented issues with women. And the thing about it is they may not have acted out violently at that point in time, but ultimately their issues that they carry out against society is because they have issues with being rejected from women. So even if the men don't necessarily act violent in that micro situation, men are by and large projected these things onto society over the years from what we can tell. And then even if you look at the bigger picture, like even with upset right here in the picture, the fact of the matter is he been crashing out because once Cardi B put her foot down and said, well, I actually don't want to be with you now and I'm going to initiate this divorce, we see time and time again where he has essentially crashed out or he's essentially been upset because she choosing to do her instead of doing what they had. So ultimately, it still kind of points to the fact that men do struggle with having things or dealing with things that are a blow to our ego, and we also do struggle with things that do not satisfy or like placate our entitlement, right? Which is one of the main I ain't gonna say it's the main issue, but one of the bigger issues with patriarchy, because it sets us up to feel entitled to certain responses and certain interactions with women. And the fact that women have more autonomy and can actively choose not to engage in those interactions is something that we don't like, which is why we're doing things to take away women's rights to the point of where we want them to be in proximity to us just to be able to survive in society. I land.
Hold on, real quick. Thank you, Sharon. Can y'all make sure y'all tapping the screen? We should be past 30K right now. And the tap is losing it right now. So make sure y'all helping with that. You can share live out to somebody who might want to participate in the conversation. Thank y'all for supporting the panel. If you agree with their sayings, you can support them by sending a gift. And don't forget to send y'all daily heart meal. Jay, you going?
I think he done, but I think he's making a good talk.
Hold up. Go ahead, Jay, and then Ball. When we open the panel.
What's good? No, I was kind of just piggybacking off what y'all was saying. I kind of I'm kind of making my points off other people, but all in all, I just feel like men, we since we used to, like rejection, like we used to trying shit and it not working, so we more resilient when it comes to things not going our way. We have the ability to compromise and understand. Now it do be it's men out here who can't handle rejection, and I feel like them just um bitch ass niggas, like them just men who not, can't regulate themselves and without no self control. You another thing with men, just because you walk up to her and you got your ducks in a row, you look good and all that shit, it doesn't mean that you are like a woman is like women are not tools, they're not toys. So she not obligated to do shit for you, motherfucker. She ain't gotta make you a sandwich. Women operate differently.
You
If they want to do something
outside.
for you, they gonna do it because they see something in you. That's how I feel. You don't make no
When
woman
you
do shit.
said when you said men get like used to rejection, it seemed like it's more of a trigger for y'all than getting used to it. But if you say so, go ahead,
I'm not.
Ball.
I'm not. I'm
It's
not
fine.
saying that.
No, I'm
I'm
gonna
not
let
saying that men.
Ball. No, no, we got it. I was just that was just my response to it. Go ahead, Ball.
It said, why is rejection so hard for men to accept? I just say simply, I think it just challenges masculinity. Um, just because it's considered like a personal failure. I mean, like, come on. And then as men, difference between men and women is when women get rejected, they blame themselves and they able to take it. You feel me? Deal with it. But when men get rejected, they want to blame everybody. It's like an ego thing. I think, like Sharon said. So that's kind of what I'm gonna leave it at.
You said Sharon. I do Sharon too.
I said Shenron.
My fault, bro. Shit, wrong.
I um I think it has a lot to do with the way y'all treat and talk to each other too. Because y'all y'all pick y'all bully each other and y'all think like, oh, that's just masculinity. Y'all be like, oh, you ain't get no bitches, you ain't got no hoes, oh, that's why da, 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 da. Go on and on. And so it make the other man feel like he gotta compete or perform to show you that he do.
It's
And
weird.
now
That's
we
I
just
weird.
agree. That'd be peer pressure.
now
That's weird. You trying to
now we just okay,
perform with
let it be
men.
weird. Let it be weird, but let me finish my point.
I got you.
I agree with you. And now we in the middle of it and we ain't even part of the boys club. Like, what he say fuck me for? Like, now he mad at me because he gotta prove to his homies who ain't even here in the moment that he get bitches. And I don't even want to be a part of the game. I don't want to be one of them that he get. But,
I think
Man,
it's ironic that you said that, Lynn, because earlier I was on Twitter and we were having a discussion about some things, and
I
I
need to
said
say
like
that.
once a man conquer, like we were talking about somebody, and once I was like once a man conquer quote unquote women, right? Then the next thing we're gonna conquer is the men that we think also embody femininity, right? Because that's what it's essentially.
What
We want
the
to conquer
fuck?
and control femininity.
Bruh,
So once women get subjugated,
He did that.
the next thing that's gonna be in line is the men that we perceive to be feminine, right?
bro.
Which is one of the issues with having a hierarchical society because there always has to be somebody else on top. And the majority of society for at least the last 2,000 years, once you factor in laws, cultures, religions, and the societies that men have created, a lot of it has been predicated upon controlling women and the narratives around femininity. So you're absolutely right. Like whenever you look at how it's men that normally like peer pressure or like essentially neg other men for not having access to women, that's the exact same thing that's gonna happen. And a lot of times these men that we neg for not having access to women, they're the ones that end up becoming disgruntled. They're the ones that lash out and want to be mad at women for not having access to women when it's essentially the men that make them feel bad for not having access to women.
This nigga said after they conquer the women, they gonna start conquering the feminine men. What
That
the
shit
fuck?
sound gay a
No,
little bit. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
not
That
saying
nigga
it's
said
not
that
gay,
shit
but I'm
with his
telling you
whole
that's what's
chest,
gonna
bro.
happen.
That nigga said that shit
Uh,
with his bro. I went
shit,
to the I
That's
went
what's
Sharon
to
is
gonna
school.
funny,
happen.
bro.
Men conquered women, gang, and that's not the case. Men been conquered women. There was never a point in
Bro,
time
no,
where
they
y'all weren't
don't.
conquered.
No, they
Nah,
don't.
you're
What are you
missing it,
talking about,
Flashy.
bro?
You're
There was
literally
never
missing
a
it.
point in time.
Some of
No,
Never.
you, some of
He
you
Flashy,
can't.
you're
He
guys
can't
literally
just
track the
missing it.
talking
combo.
just
Flashy,
to
I'm
talk and not to
Flashy
understand what
can't
the
track
other
the
person
That
is
combo.
saying.
shit
Hold
You
up, y'all. Y'all
literally
still gotta let people finish.
You literally missing it, Flashy. Right now, we're literally talking about them trying to pass legislation to further affect women's rights to vote, right? Because they want women to go back to a point in time where they didn't have a voice
None
in
of that shit
society
is
and in
true.
politics.
You
With
lied.
that being, I'm not
You
lying.
lied. None
Y'all
of
are
that shit is
missing the
I'm
true.
point
not
that he's
lying.
making.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, every fucking day I get on these apps and I talk about the shit that men
Every
do,
day
and it's
you
always a
lie.
man that comes out of nowhere and says, "Oh, well, that's only the men that's at the top of society that's controlling things for men," right?
That's not my argument.
It wasn't
That's not
every
my
fucking
argument.
man that created a patriarchy,
That's
yet it
not
was a
my
man in
argument.
control that still created a patriarchy. So when we talk about what the fuck that is, that's literally a fucking hierarchy. Men literally depend on
That's
subjugating other
nature.
people in order to
That's
keep men
nature.
on top of fucking
That's
society.
nature, you
Once
dumbass.
Bro,
that's
Okay, act like a fucking adult
he
and
can't.
let
He
him
can't.
I
finish.
was talking first, Lenny Lynn.
don't
Bro,
Jesus,
you've been
but what
talking
you're
since you
I was
doing,
came on the
talking
okay,
first,
panel.
Lenny
okay,
Lynn.
okay, but what you're doing is not gonna solve the problem. If you
So
was
tell him
talking
to shut
first, be
up.
like, let me finish my point.
I said that. He's
No,
still
you're
talking.
talking over him. Like, what are
I
you
was talking
doing?
first. Lynn, I was talking
Okay, let
first.
him, he in the middle of a point, let him finish and then respond.
Fuck does
Jesus
that make sense?
Christ.
How the fuck does that make sense?
Okay, because you already started with the petty stuff.
If
No,
I started talking
no,
first, you interrupt
no.
me. I didn't, like let it sink into your head.
You already let it go too far. Let him finish now.
Favoritism is crazy.
He
the
getting
whole point.
jealous.
The whole point that
Talking
I'm trying to say is we can sit up here and try to deflect and try to not acknowledge what the truth is. But the fact of the matter is, once women get conquered, right, because that's what they're trying to do again by trying to take away women's voices in society and in politics. The next thing that's on the chopping block is going to be the men that we perceive as being feminine. Those men are going to be subjugated in some way, shape, or form, and then it's going to continue from there. That's what we've seen throughout fucking history for the last 2 to 3 thousand fucking years. So what are we talking about?
you done? Once again, none of that shit you said was true. But I'm not even gonna entertain that part of dumbass conversation. They're trying to take women's rights. Shut the fuck
You
up.
can say
Yeah,
it's dumb, but you're
I
not
do agree
disproving
with
it.
him
Oh
on
my
that though.
god.
This
Can
man
you debunk
think
it?
he a freaking
Hold up,
professional with a
y'all.
suit and
Hold
tie
up,
on,
y'all.
thinking
Hold
that
up.
he all that. Like, come on, man. I'm not an entrepreneur.
You sound
I
Bro,
got
you
my
don't
own
jaded.
even got
business,
no
dog.
fucking
Okay,
service,
you
bro.
gotta mute. You really gotta mute, sweetheart. Can you finish your point, Flashy? What point in response to Sharon?
I'm not here
One, two, three, go.
I don't care to respond to Sharon, bro. I was having a whole take before he started talking. Back to the
Okay,
point.
what point are you
Bro,
responding to?
Lynn, I can talk for myself. I don't need you to guide me nowhere. Like, I don't know why you do that
I
shit to me.
actually do need to guide a lot of
You don't
y'all
need to guide me
because I'm the
nowhere. I promise you.
moderator. What the fuck are you talking
Lynn,
about?
this is not my first rodeo.
Hello?
This is not my first rodeo, Lynn.
That's
I know
fine.
how this shit works.
You can
Hold
guide us
up.
whatever you want
Okay,
to do. I
go
don't give a damn.
ahead.
I'm just
I,
gonna fucking
I
listen.
was gonna go ahead if you stop talking. You don't gotta tell me when to talk. What the fuck?
I know, right?
I don't need a model. I
Shit.
don't need you to backing up me up neither,
Not
bro.
the
Okay,
circle
bro,
jerk.
get
Yeah, I
back
don't
to
need
the
that.
question, bro. Your ass trying to sideline and
Who the fuck
strong arm your
sideline nigga?
question,
Shut your
bro.
dumb ass up.
Shut
Man,
up. You
y'all
trying to
shut y'all
argue and
both of
shit
y'all
because you
shut y'all
soft.
dumb asses up.
Soft ass
You
nigga.
expect
No,
y'all
you
ass to
shut
work
your
somewhere
ass
else.
up, nigga. You got one
Yeah,
bar.
you shut the fuck up, dog.
Shut
You
your
go
broke
ahead
ass
and work.
up, bro, and pay attention to the
All right.
motherfucking
Order in
road.
the
You out here
Man,
courtroom.
talking like you
I
supposed to
take
be
care of my
driving the
road, bitch. I got
motherfucking
my
Order in
truck.
own
the
truck, bitch.
courtroom. Order in the
You ain't
courtroom.
got
Listen, you
shit.
supposed to be
Okay,
You
driving the
ain't
damn
got
truck and you
hold
talking.
on, baller. Hold on, baller, please. Make a point, Flashy, so we can respond. One,
But
two,
yeah,
three,
like I said,
go.
back to what I'm saying. It's all about probability. Like most men are accept getting rejected. It's the normal thing. And for the ones that don't take it lightly, that cross that line, it's unfortunate, right? It really is unfortunate. But that's not the norm. There's gonna always be bad people that do dumb shit. That's why we have police. Call police, lock their dumb ass up. Problem solved. What the fuck are we talking about?
Shut up, bro. He
Thank
didn't
you,
say anything.
Flashy. Okay,
He
we
didn't say
don't. If he
anything.
didn't, okay, if he didn't say anything, then there's no use of even responding to it. The panel is open
He was
to
thirsty
make
to
a
talk
point.
to just say nothing, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up, you bitch ass
Yeah,
nigga.
bro.
Well,
Okay.
Shut the
y'all
fuck
chill
up.
out. Damn.
Someone stated
Always be
Oh,
earlier
your
god
broke
that
damn.
looking
Shut
ass
men
up,
niggas
are
hoe
talking.
ass
used.
nigga.
That's all
Oh,
y'all
Stupid
this
bitch.
nigga
motherfuckers
said,
get on
"Oh,
Your
TikTok
what
to
the
ass
drink and
fuck?"
ignorant,
talk
bro. You
about
got an
somebody.
AI overview as your
Besides
profile
just
picture.
doing
Nigga,
something
You
for
go to
your
my
stupid
life,
page,
nigga.
you
man.
bitch
Shut
ass
up,
nigga. My
pussy.
shit posted.
That's
No,
all
he
y'all
Shut
do is sit
up,
up here
rebelling.
and talk
pussy.
about shit
Shut the
all
fuck
the
up and
time.
pay attention to
Every
the
time I
damn
go up on the
road.
people panel,
You supposed
that's
to be
all they do.
driving
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
damn
yeah, yeah.
road and
Shut
you
the
on
fuck up.
TikTok.
Shut
I'm
the
finna
fuck
call
up.
them peoples on you, bro. You supposed to be paying attention to the
Jesus.
motherfucking road, and you on
Oh yeah, I
TikTok.
play my motherfucking
Shut
role,
up,
nigga. I'm
bro.
talking to your ass.
Shut
That's
You
why
up.
open
they
your
let
mouth.
you left them.
This is why I say there's a lot of bum ass niggas in this world. And these niggas prove that shit every day.
So, someone mentioned earlier about men being used to rejection. Again, I don't think it's gender specific at all, but I will say that a lot of the anger, aggression that people will have internally is because of the attachments that they developed in their youth while they were growing up.
See that's what see she right about that. That probably what happened to me. I got shelter in my 20s,
No,
and now I'm
nobody
got
wants
in
to
my
hear about your
40s. Feel like
story.
it came
Nobody
to
gives
me.
a
Jesus.
fuck. Nobody gives a
So
fuck. Nobody talking about you.
so
If you were sheltered
I
in your
just
20s,
No,
in your
no, we don't
20s, that's when you're
care.
supposed to
we
Shut up,
launch,
Eddie.
right?
it's
Um,
okay.
Right.
We don't care that
it's
Well, what
not
you
that
mean
he
you
deep.
don't care? She
and
So
talking
people
to me,
want.
hold on.
dumbass. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
I
up.
know, I
Explain
know.
myself
No, no,
because
no, no. So,
man,
so,
He
it's
sir,
gotta go sit on that lady
hold on.
couch.
it's
Listen,
not
You
that
I
gotta sit on the lady
understand.
couch.
I
hold on.
understand that she's talking to you. No, well, I was speaking. I understand that she's talking to you, but I gave a collective. We don't give a fuck. So
I don't
while
give
she
a fuck
was
about you.
talking to
She
you,
talking to me,
you did.
dumbass. Shut the
We
fuck
don't
up.
care. And
I
again,
don't
we
care
don't
what you
care.
talking
Right.
about,
Let's
bro.
all just take
Yeah.
a deep breath. Can
So,
we just
so,
breathe and just kind of calm down? Because we
to
can
what's
cause
going
people to
on?
spiral and we
I
don't
don't
want to
know.
do
I don't
Yes,
that.
care what that
yes,
dude
And you
talking
need to
about.
and
She
shut up
talking to
too,
and
me,
Eddie.
bro.
Shut
So
the
let's
fuck
just
up.
yo,
breathe.
no, no, no.
No,
Breathe.
you
Listen,
gonna have
listen,
to
listen. We don't need you to
hold
help
on,
him
Annie. You
breathe.
gonna
I
have
was
to
speaking.
write. He can get
Uh,
off the panel. That's not how we roll over here. This ain't no space for people who if he can't regulate himself, that's on him. Ain't nobody about to curtail what they saying for him. He a grown ass man. The fuck he doing on the panel for? If he gonna cause harm to himself or spiral based off of what a motherfucker said, no, no, no.
Cause to me, it seems like a competition to me.
Nobody coddling him.
Listen, bro. One thing I would not do is be in competition with you.
I ain't trying to be in
Specifically,
competition with nobody.
yeah, I
Everybody
know.
ain't perfect
You
at the end
listen,
of the fucking
listen,
day.
listen. I agree. Everybody's not perfect. You said it seems like a competition to you, and I want you to know that GA Slight, would never consider myself to be in competition with you because you're not competent. I prefer my competition to be, in fact, it's not even a preference. It's the only acceptable type of competition.
Can I
Competent
finish?
people.
Can I
I don't
finish what
view
I was
you as
saying?
competent. It's crazy that you think your beginning was in the middle of my sentence and you think there's a restart somewhere in there. It doesn't happen that way. I appreciate it though. So what I was saying is simple, yeah? There's truth to what Shinron is saying, but then there's questions about what Shinron has said. If men have been conquering women and weaker men for 3,000 years, what freedom are we taking from them? They're still very much conquered. If you disagree that if you acknowledge them to have freedom of some sort, then they're not conquered. Conquered people don't have freedom. And men have been conquering men. That is true. Men have fought for land, women, riches, and it's typically other men. So men conquering men is true, just as men conquering women is true. And if they're conquered, then they don't have this freedom that you speak of them having. You can't take what someone doesn't have.
I would love to push back and say that just because you have freedom in one area does not mean you have the same amount of freedom as the people that have been conquering you. So with that being said, that's why I specifically talked about trying to remove women's political voice or trying to prevent women from having a voice in politics, because that's one of the ways that they've been able to advocate for things that center their well-being. If we were to go with this whole save back thing, right, and they were to pass that, it's going to have a primarily large effect against women. They want to make it seem like it's about the immigrants or whatever, but that's not. That's bullshit. So if we remove or more heavily impact the voice that women are able to have on a political level to where they can actually advocate for themselves, then they'd have to go through their husbands. And if their husbands don't care about advocating for them in the way that they would like to be advocated for, then that essentially erases their voice, which means they have less freedom in society.
That
Which
is
is
But
why I
true.
said we're trying to re-subjugate women or trying to reconquer them, because that's essentially what it is. That's why I said we're trying to make things go back to like the 1920s before women had the right to vote, because we don't want women to have a voice in politics.
so do you think we still live in a patriarchy? Because if we still live in a
Yes.
patriarchy, then we don't need to re-subjugate anything. To redo something mean that it was done before and it's no longer prevalent or present.
Yes. But if it's kind of like if you nail down some.
Okay, he mean take that back the rights that we've already won. Okay, yeah, yeah, we know. Okay, come on, move on. Now y'all about to start arguing semantics, and there's other people on the panel.
Well, law has a lot of semantics in it, but other people can go. That's fine.
I think the point he's making is that if you
He don't need no
target
woman speaking for
marginalized
him.
groups, once you conquer one marginalized group, you're going to do the same for other groups. So when he mentioned the feminine man, all he's saying is that once those women's rights are taken away, then they're going to look at what group of people they can go after next.
Which
Or
is
they're
why it
gonna do
don't
it
make
all at
sense.
the same time.
But
Like
that's what I'm
they
saying.
go ahead.
It doesn't make sense for black men to talk about women being conquered. It's as if it's like a flex. That's what I'm saying. That's the weird part. But go ahead, man.
No, I agree. I mean, the like the thing is, people don't understand.
I don't think no women really want to be.
I don't think
They
You
conquered
have
will
no
is a
be
good
choice.
word to
you
use.
will be correct, sir.
They have no choice. The fuck are we talking about?
What are you talking about? We have no choice.
Have no like. You guys keep saying we live in a patriarchy and keep forgetting a patriarchy means the man at the top, which means if you guys aren't gonna knock men off the top, you will forever be conquered. Like I don't see how there's even a conversation to be had at that point.
But men will be knocked off the top, which is one of the reasons I'm so glad about the birth rates plummeting to where they are because it means
That
motherfuckers is
doesn't
not
do
being birthed.
nothing. That doesn't do nothing. Like
Actually, it does because
it
the
does
ones that are at the
literally
top,
nothing.
it actually does because the ones that are
Why
at the
does it
top are
do
going.
nothing, Flashy?
Because if the numbers drop, it doesn't matter because it doesn't take that much men to conquer women. Even if
What
it
are you
drops
talking about?
even if it drops more dramatically, we're still going to be in charge. Like I don't know what you guys do. Like how do you guys not understand this? The patriarchy doesn't stop because the birth rate drops.
It
The
will.
patriarchy doesn't because women outnumber men in America. Still doesn't mean women have more power than men in America.
Okay,
We
well,
can take
shit,
this
what you say, man?
anywhere.
You wrong. You kind of wrong because if they outnumber us, they will have power. They outnumber us
They
8-2.
that's not how that
That's
works, man.
substantial,
That's
motherfucker.
not how that works.
Well, this is the other value in removing their voice from politics because if they outnumber men,
Their
it doesn't
voice
matter if
only
they can't
matters
speak
because
in
it's
terms of
allowed to
politics.
matter. Like that's what this false thought process of women having power is an illusion. That's not real.
What
You know
type
how I
of
know it's an
power do
illusion?
you think you have?
I don't have no power. But men as a
Okay.
collective, men as a gender, yes, we have power. And this is what I want you guys to understand, right? If someone can take your right, that means you're at their mercy. That means just like if someone could feed you, they could starve you. You guys keep saying rights instead of saying privileges. You are privileged enough to talk. You're
Okay, that's
privileged to
called
get on social
dependency.
media and pop your shit. What are y'all talking about? Basic
So
common
black
sense.
people are privileged enough to speak.
Well, it's
No,
our constitutional right. What do you
a
No.
mean
privilege.
privileged?
A privilege.
Black people privileged enough to speak in America?
No.
No. Why
Because
not?
let me tell you the difference. The difference is because the one thing you guys are never gonna like because it's gonna always go back to violence. It's all about who can impose their will upon someone else.
Okay.
When we're talking about gender, it will never be a one. It's gonna always be one sided. Women will never be able to oppose their will on men
I
ever.
asked you about black people.
Black people,
Respond to black people.
listen to the point. I'm connecting them. Black people, that's physical violence, which means black men against black or white men. We can oppose our will.
Why
It's
haven't you yet?
because most black people are pussies. And that's just a given.
So you cannot impose your will because you're a pussy.
That doesn't even make sense.
Oh, just
It
because you
makes
can't
sense.
don't
What the
mean
fuck are you talking
Let me
about?
tell you why that
so.
doesn't make
So
sense. Right? We're not in an environment where we're actually being forced to have to do that. Like, believe it or not,
Really?
most people are bitching about their conditions, but believe it or not, they don't hate their conditions enough.
Hey,
If
how
we're
old are you? How old are
I,
you?
I
it's
don't have
Real
irrelevant.
kids.
How
quick.
you know what
Hold
though,
on, real
Lynn?
quick. Hold up.
You need to keep
Hold
living,
up.
sir. You're not
Hold
old
up,
enough
Amy.
to.
Amy, I'm sorry. Can y'all not hear me? Here's the thing, right? Because a lot of times y'all think power is that like brute force.
It is.
Hold up. Shout out to the bonobos who whoop that nigga ass. Because if we outnumber y'all, the advantages and what you think it is. But the reason why, hold up. The reason why a lot of y'all are not like imposing your own rights or whatever, is because you think it's all physical when it's really mental. That's what
It's
I'm saying.
not.
You've been defeated in your mind, so you're not going to do nothing physically. That's the problem.
I
You don't
respect that. I
understand
respect
power.
that thought process.
And I
It's
want to
like you.
also point out that your worldview is skewed.
Mm-hmm.
The size, what is it called, Tara? When the difference in size and sex only applies really to Black people.
Dimorphic.
Like,
You
I
talking
don't
about?
know that song.
what you remember when you said like the women and the men used to be the same size?
Like
Like,
dimorphism or something?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It only really applies to Black people and white people, which aren't the vast majority of the population of Earth, right? Like Hispanic men, Asian men, some Middle Eastern men, most Middle Eastern men, they're the same size as their women. So this whole size thing that you think women
Not the
have,
same strength,
men have,
not the same power.
what are you talking about?
I don't know if you
You know
realize how
what though?
strong. I don't know if you realize how strong Mexican men are. Like just because they're the same size, don't mean they have the same
Are you
strength.
sure
Like, what
that's
are we
why they
talking
probably
about?
be getting their ass beat by
I'm
the women in
positive.
their
I'm
community?
positive.
They do. The women in their
Based
community
on men, based
be
on
going
mentality.
head up with their asses. I swear to God, they.
That's Lynn, we can't act
See,
like
hold up.
we
This the
can't.
thing. Hold up, cause again, it's being missed. Is his misconception about what strength is and how powers and forces was flawed. It's not
It is.
physical. It's not
It always
physical. The
is
reason why,
physical.
hold up. The reason why slavery started with chattel slavery is because motherfuckers would run away. As it evolves, you don't need shackles to control somebody. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not focused enough on the mental and you all physical. Because if somebody can condition you to think a certain way, they control where your physical strength goes.
Y'all weaker than
Mm-hmm.
that also. Y'all weaker mentally
Hold
also.
on. No, no, no.
That's what I'm
So
saying. The
even
reason why,
Who?
hold up, which is why men who are at the bottom of the caste system want to uphold the system because you've been conditioned to blame and scapegoat towards women. That's what I'm saying. It's your conditioning. You're not supposed to be competing with women. You're supposed to be competing with men.
Y'all
And
were
that's
never
the
problem.
problem.
Y'all were never
But
competition.
somebody
Only
was
What's
you guys
your
speaking on
compete
that
view?
with
What's
earlier
your
men.
though.
viewpoint
That's
on
that's
Diddy and
hey,
Epstein? I
Women
want to
No,
know your
don't
hell
here's
viewpoint
my
on
no.
these
thing.
people.
Annie,
I'm
no.
sorry.
that's the
Absolutely
patriarchy
not.
She's a
doing that.
fangirl way too
So
hard. Like, calm
hey,
down.
No.
here's the thing,
what
Hold
she
Lynn.
on,
say?
hold on, y'all. Hold on, Sean. I mean, hold on, y'all. Sean on the panel. But Tara, she said, what's his viewpoint on Diddy and Epstein? We don't want to hear it. You're not about to trigger me today, Annie. No. And flashy.
Lock them
Absolutely
niggas
not.
up. Mama answer real fast. Lock them niggas
No, no,
up.
no. Go ahead,
Give a fuck
Sean.
about celebrities.
All
I'm gonna
right,
idolize weird
all
ass
right, we
niggas.
got it. We got it. Go ahead, Sean. Y'all background's loud.
My bad.
That's Lynn ass chewing that fucking popcorn chicks.
Sean,
Hey,
you
how
want
y'all
to?
doing today?
Yeah, we good.
On
What you
the
want to talk
yeah,
about?
I've been listening to y'all for about the last hour, and like you said, on the subject of why is it hard for men to accept uh reject rejection? I think when you sit there and classify, you have to look at the difference between what are you calling a man and what is still a
You
grown
one of
ass
these
boy.
niggas.
I'm one of what?
These niggas. My apologies. Go ahead.
And that what I would call a little boy, because I'm
No,
black
we're
just
not
like
talking
you. I
about
don't
children,
like to use
sir.
that word.
Sir, we're not talking about children. We're talking about grown ass men.
Yeah, but I
Like
look
for
at it as what
example,
we'll call a man and what we'll call a
sir.
boy.
Sir, if you looking at it wrong, then that's crazy. Like we're talking about, for example, Offset on the back thing. He's struggling with projection. That's a grown ass man, sir. We're not talking about children.
Just because you 40, 50, 60 years old don't make you a man.
Literally
Hold on,
Niggas
does.
only
why boys gotta take the hit? They not like y'all niggas.
He
You know
probably don't
what?
know what that
Yeah,
means.
I came to the wrong page because
That's
y'all
fine.
still
But
That's
referring to
why?
each other as
no,
niggas
that's
and everything
fine.
else.
Now
Okay,
Y'all
we
got
well,
a
don't care.
lot
yeah.
to learn in life. A
All right,
lot to learn.
whatever. We don't care, nigga.
Sir,
Go
we N
ahead.
word users. Move on.
Of
Yeah, I
why
will. Thank
blind?
y'all.
Unnecessary.
Don't
Bye.
nobody want to hear that shit,
Of
Sean.
why
Get your
blind?
bitch ass the fuck out of here. No, the fuck. Y'all come here, you want tone police, nigga. Keep it. You been here for a whole hour. You waited to tone police. Get the fuck on. Nobody want to hear that shit.
So, Lynn, what you said earlier, to why aren't black men imposing their wills. Um, it could be. I'm not saying this is absolute, but men, as men, our rights aren't being threatened. We're not. We don't have to worry about that because our rights
Black
aren't being
men's
threatened.
rights aren't
That's
being
Yeah,
that's
threatened.
crazy.
not at all.
That's
Oh
wild.
Jesus.
There's no legislation that's threatening our rights. And should that legislation come to pass, then I think we'll do what's necessary, and it will be physical. And yes,
Well, I don't think so.
power
That's
can
not
be
true.
intellectual.
History don't support that claim,
Sure, it
and that's based
does.
on y'all history. No,
It
no, it
absolutely
don't.
does.
But you know
Because
what? What
then
he's
why y'all got
saying.
kicked out of the house?
But hold up, what he's saying is interesting because usually when they want to attack certain rights again, you scapegoat a group first, right? So they can literally go after black people's rights, and if they direct it towards black women, them niggas will be like that shit don't impact me. That's
Yeah,
insane.
I'm not disagreeing with that, Tara. Again, I said black men, and I was specific about sex because that was the question, right?
Yo,
And as far as power is concerned, though it can be held intellectually, it can also be held physically. If the person in power is an intellect, they'll probably be physically weak. If a person who is physically strong and intellectually weak get tired enough, they'll attack, and you'll see a change in power. We see this in many places
So you
where
think anybody who's strong physically,
yeah,
you
what
think
point are
somebody
you
who's
trying to make?
I said
intellectually strong isn't physically strong?
can be, but that's typically the case. If you look at the top, if you look at the top man, the smartest man, you'll notice a body type. They're typically not built for war. They're not built for violence. They're not
You're
built
right.
for
You're right.
You
physical
promote,
conflict.
you supporting hypermasculinity by what you're
I'm about
saying.
to say, gang. You
I'm not.
saying you
I'm,
No,
can't
no,
I'm
be?
not.
no. Hold
Hold
on.
on.
It's
Hold
not
on. Hold
about.
on.
I know what
I'm
he's
not
speaking on too.
supporting anything. I'm speaking about what is factually true, whether you like it or not, is
Whoa, that's
inconsequential
not
to it
factual
being
if you're saying
true.
It
typically
What's
though.
his
Hold up,
If
sources?
y'all.
you're saying
Calm
I
typically,
didn't
down.
it's not
say.
Calm
I
factual.
didn't
down.
say
He talking
typically.
about.
You
He
Maybe
did
it's
talking
you
though.
about.
listening.
No, he
No,
That
I
mean
just
on the
came
didn't.
out
bio.
your mouth.
It's
Folk,
too
he
many people
mean
I'm not arguing with you. You
talking.
stupid.
he mean on a biological level is
I
factual,
don't
not no
mean
Okay,
surface
anything. I
level.
said
okay. I'm saying he
exactly
just
what I
said he
meant.
didn't say typically, and he did
Who
though.
the
That
fuck?
just came
Hold
out his
up,
mouth.
JD.
What's up?
JD. Hold on, you just got in here, bro. Let the man finish what he was
Oh no, I
saying.
don't even know what he's talking about. I'm just saying
Exactly. So
he
why you
didn't.
Exactly.
But
interrupting?
he said he didn't say
Hold up,
something. I just
JD.
heard him
Mute
say
up.
that.
No, mute up, nigga. Come on now. Don't come in here like that. That's
You
crazy.
Dark Horse, welcome on the panel. 6 days. But
Shout out to
yeah,
6 days.
yeah. So in situations like that, that's what you see. Huh. You know what? Fuck it. I said typically. I said you typically see smarter men are smaller stature. That's a fact.
yeah, I know you said
That's
Hold
a
up. Since you
fact.
stand by that, tell us what your stature is. I'm curious about something.
Dude, you're
And is what he
Let
look,
him,
you're
let him answer
look. I'm not finna
himself.
speak. I'm not finna speak for
I'm
another
Let
talking
him
man.
about.
answer himself.
I'm not finna speak for another man.
I see what you did there, Tara. I see what you did there.
No take backsies.
No,
He ain't gonna
your
answer.
physical stature
We want to
and
know
your
your
body
physical
size.
stature. Go ahead and
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah,
Tell us.
I'm I'm over 200 pounds. I'm over 6 feet.
So wait,
There.
Oh
hold on.
no.
You a dummy. No, I'm just kidding. Let me say this. Yes, like if that's the case, because black men are naturally bigger in stature, are black men naturally dumb?
That's what I'm saying. He's supporting the
Trying to say.
No,
See,
hypermasculinity.
look. What
no.
he's
What I
saying
said
is the
was
smart man can control the buff man, but the buff man just buff.
Jay, let him respond. Nobody, listen, nobody gonna argue him that y'all niggas smart. Guarantee you. Let him answer.
yeah, y'all niggas will never win that. But no, what I'm saying is typically we're talking about what we see now. I'm not saying that if you're big, you're dumb. I'm saying typically smarter people tend to be smaller in size and physical stature. That's not to say the opposite is true as well. That's just acknowledging what is currently the case.
How does this relate to the prompt though?
You too
Mm.
stupid. Don't worry about it.
Ain't gotta be all that,
No,
brother.
it don't. We just got here. We just got
On
here.
Don't
his
We
gotta be
ended
like
up
that.
here.
My
$313.
point is though, he was
Hold
saying,
up, JD, nigga.
nigga, he
Damn. Go
just
on
told.
313.
What the fuck?
Did 313 go?
Nah, I'm
No, go
still
ahead,
here.
Well, go
313.
He
ahead,
was bad
sir.
disrespectful though, but it's cool. It's all good.
Again, I'm big on acknowledging things that are factually true. You're factually stupid. I wasn't disrespecting you. I was merely acknowledging what is objectively what we can
You talking
objectively
all this and
perceive.
that though, bro. But at the end of the day, if you were in front of each other, you probably wouldn't be
Oh,
doing that. And I
I'm
don't
not
care
gonna
if you
meet. I'm
six
not
feet,
gonna meet you.
Did
200
you say
If
you
pounds,
was
if
bro.
that here's
Jesus.
another one of
Did
these
he just
niggas
say he
going
was
trying
gonna
to
fuck
meet.
him? Hold up. What?
Yeah,
If y'all was
yeah.
laying in front of
No
each
diddy.
other, that's crazy. So just respond to the prompt. We not fucking nobody up here.
Why y'all always trying to, if I was in front of your face? Every nigga say that. Come on. Stop saying it.
Because as men, we don't
Y'all
do that though. That's
annoying.
just honesty. As men, we
Hey,
Okay,
respect each
313,
other.
you
move
answer the
Men
around.
don't
prompt,
He
be
just
telling
sir.
did
people to
it.
shut the fuck up in front of their
I'm a
face.
313, you
man, and
answer
I
the
don't want to put
prompt
my
or
hands
no?
on you. I'm a man. I don't want to put my hands on you.
I don't want to put my hands on you either,
Hold
brother.
up.
I love, man.
Stop the flirting. Nigga, just respond to the prompt.
You talking to me?
All right, go ahead, JD. God damn. You on mute, JD.
Yo,
What's up?
so we off what he talking about. We on the prom now?
Yeah.
Shit. Why rejection so hard for men? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If rejection is hard for you, simple as this, you ain't got enough. You ain't got enough PT, man. You ain't had enough playtime on that court. You feel me? I feel like once you then been around the block and you didn't talk to you. I ain't gonna say like you hoeing, but once you done got some experience out there, bro, you realize you feel me? It's so much out here. You can't take one little whatever and run with it, bro. It's like
So you saying that the men who struggle with rejection don't get no attention, but that's the hold up because I ain't gonna argue about the point you making because like I heard about y'all niggas, but here's what I'm
hold on, who is
saying.
y'all niggas?
Hold up, real quick. Cause the dude who was up here earlier was crashing out because his wife left him and the woman he was with didn't want to be with him. What happened when that nigga funny looking and don't nobody want to be with him though? There is no around the block. There is no around the court. That nigga funny looking and weird and don't nobody want to be around him.
But that's still a part of him not getting no playtime though. That's what that is.
Yeah, but
I agree with that.
where did the mentality come from is what I'm saying.
I mean, how you okay, think of it like
Because
this.
because here's what I'm saying. And this is the problem with the way male privilege is set up. Y'all niggas be funny looking and your breath stink and don't nobody want to fuck with you. Let's be for real. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then that same nigga be like, "Oh shit, don't nobody want you supposed to want me." That's the problem.
Them
Go
men
ahead,
don't get
Cedric.
told the truth to. Like those men kind of lead with their money, I
And I'm
think.
about to
So
say,
But
if
that's
that's the case,
that's the problem. It be the woman who that nigga claiming he didn't know he was ugly till that woman told him he was ugly. Now he crashing the fuck out. Why don't y'all
right,
tell your brother and they
hey,
funny
but let's
looking
be
and
real though.
because it was the money.
hold up. Stop hyping these niggas up and tell them what it is. Tell that man his hairline receding. The days is over for him. Wrap that shit up. Why
I
y'all
don't
not
think that's the
honest with
main
But
me?
let's
factor
be
though.
real though. You need to stick in your bracket then. You
For
messing with the
sure.
wrong woman that you feel me? Obviously, if
For
you
sure.
you need to take some reality checks. That's all.
You need to
I got
accept
J,
yourself. You gotta
JD.
love
I got
yourself.
You know,
questions.
Jazz.
When you JD, when you say they don't get enough playtime, what that mean? Because here's what I'm understanding, right? And walk
Okay.
me through it from your point of view. If you get rejected, you don't have time with women. If you don't have time with women, you don't have playtime.
It's not
If
if you
you
get
don't,
rejected. It's
okay,
because
so walk me
everybody get
through how
rejected.
you
It said,
understand it.
why is it hard? Why is it hard for men to accept
Thank
rejection?
you, Amara.
It's not
What
because
is
everybody get rejected. I'm
so
saying if
JD?
it's
What is
hard for you to
playtime?
accept it,
Hold up, y'all. Hold up,
Reps.
y'all.
Reps.
Shout out to Amara.
you feel me?
Y'all ain't
Like
talking about
experience in the
shit.
field, bro. Like what you?
Experience, bro.
So you got to experience getting rejected.
No, my boy. No.
Then what the fuck is the experience? If you're getting rejected, then you're not getting women, so you don't have experience with women.
Okay.
So what experience are you getting?
Experience with women, bro.
How if you're getting
He ain't
rejected?
getting no experience. He on that corn site. Ain't no
If
I'm
you
experience.
get
saying
if
if
you're
it's
getting
hard for you to accept
rejected, how are you?
rejection, you're not getting enough experience with women.
Okay, so if I'm getting rejected, I'm not getting enough experience with women, and
Not
because I
reject,
got
bro.
rejected,
Listen to the question.
you
Everybody gets
literally just said it.
rejected. No, I
Oh,
Okay,
I
listen to
feel you.
everything
I
I'm
see where you're
saying,
coming
bro.
from.
Everybody gets rejected. The question is, why is it hard for men to accept? There's two parts to the question, my boy. Look at the.
I agree with
okay,
him though. Some men
okay,
don't get
okay.
no
If
experience.
it's
Some men
hard
don't
for
get no
you, you're not
playtime.
getting
Hey,
experience,
chill with the circle jerk, bro. So
huh?
experience would be time with women, yes.
I mean, there's more
Correct.
than
Right,
that,
Yeah.
but come
exactly. No,
on,
it
yo.
is. It is though. You have to be
Or and
around
just
the
ask
thing.
him what the experience is. What is the
Multiple
experience,
times. Yeah,
JD?
multiple experiences.
Goddamn. Name
Yeah,
the
yeah, basically.
experience. What is the
But it doesn't
playtime?
have to be
What are you
rejection
talking
though.
about?
I'm saying it like experience in general, though. Like whether you
Yeah.
Nigga
like
think he
What is
outside,
the
so he go
experience in
home.
general?
The
You
wins
can't.
and the losses.
you
That's
it.
Hold
experience.
on, Lynn, you
You got
understand the
somebody
question,
who's
right?
seasoned.
Of course I do.
I want to make sure that. So if you're getting rejected, let's say you don't get in the club, then you don't have experience inside the club. How are you going to get experience inside the
Sometimes
club
you
if
get
you
in,
can't get
sometimes you
in?
don't.
Look, bro. Look, I'm glad you just said that. So I'm about to put it in your perspective now. Everybody gonna stand outside that club. The thing is you gonna be mad that you can't get in.
For
That's the question. That
it's a
is the question.
it's
But
it's
hold
it's
up,
it's a seasoned
hold up,
man and it's an unseasoned man.
hold up,
Hey,
Jay,
JD,
hold
stop
up,
letting
Jay,
that man
hold
talk
up,
for you, bro.
hold up,
Bro, I'm
y'all.
talking to you.
Hold up,
No,
nigga.
he
I'm gonna
talking
tell
for
y'all.
you.
Hold, come the fuck
I'm
on.
about to hold up.
Come on. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why he's fucking lying, right? Because low key, some of these niggas like to come respond to these prompts and stroke their own ego at the same time. Because like that's why I put Offset on the background. Y'all ain't gonna tell me Offset don't have experience. And look how this nigga handling rejection. The problem is y'all ego. Because if you think you Himothy, you that nigga, and a woman like she don't want to be with you, you definitely gonna feel like it take a hit. So even if a man got experience and been around the fucking
Okay.
block, it that don't fucking excuse
PTSD,
you.
childhood traumas
I'm
is the
glad you
Hold
reason.
up,
said that though. I'm glad
hold
you
up.
go ahead,
What
go
the
ahead.
fuck? I wasn't done talking.
Go ahead, pipe down, chill.
Pipe down. Who told me to pipe down?
JD,
All right, nigga, you gotta go.
ain't that
I,
serious.
no, it is.
Okay.
I knew
It
that was
is.
gonna happen.
Y'all, real quick, make sure y'all tapping the screen. The light's low as shit. I don't know what's going on. Share the live out to somebody who want to participate in the conversation. If you agree with the people on the panel, go ahead and support them by gifting them, y'all. If y'all didn't send y'all heart me yet, can y'all make sure y'all send y'all daily heart me? It's a penny and it supports the live. And if you like the conversation, go ahead and support the live. Go. I know some of y'all got paid today. Don't be cheap niggas.
Yeah.
What's up, dog? Hold up, 313. What's up, dog horse?
Hey y'all,
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Nah,
What
nigga,
up?
not you.
Oh, my bad.
Am,
How
am
are you, dog horse?
Dark Horse Part Two. I
He
was
want to be
coming,
in.
was coming up to address the prompt, and then I wanted to address one of the other conversations. But for the prompt first, about why it's rejection so hard for men to accept. I think when it comes to this specific part, when you're shooting your shot at someone, men never take into the account if a woman actually was attracted to them back. I think we talked about it like a month ago. Men don't walk up and be like, "Hey, do you find me attractive?" They skip it. They don't care.
Because that's
And as long as there's
non-confident.
once, it's
That's
not
non-confident.
non-confidence. She don't like you.
I know, but I wouldn't
It
know that
doesn't
until
matter
I.
how much. Listen, she has to be attracted to you. The one-way attraction does not mean approach. If
I'm
she
not
don't like you
psychic
back,
though.
it's you should ask,
Exactly.
do you find me attractive? You don't do that. You go right into can I have your number, which means you done bypass that and what she won't don't fucking matter. You men don't give a fuck if the woman is interested in you or not. So when they use you for your shit, I think it's fucking grand and great. Because you didn't even care if she was attractive, so she shouldn't care either. So what I'm telling you, as long as you keep shooting your shot and you thinking, oh, I fucking won because I got her number, she may have fucking plans for you to take you to the fucking cleaner, stupid, but you don't know because you don't even know if she fucking like you. So I think it's great every time it happens because y'all are dumb as shit. Y'all think because you like somebody, then it's automatically a go. No, it's not automatically a go. She wouldn't have picked you out of no lineup. She She would have said,
So
I'm going home alone if you was the only fucking option or the 10 of you was the option. She'd be like, no, thank you to all of you. But y'all don't see it that way. Y'all are always on the one-way exchange where I don't give a fuck what a woman want. I want her. And then that's the end of the fucking equation. Y'all put a fucking period in that shit. And then we got
okay,
to fight when we're trying to tell you no, no, thank you. We don't want it. And we shouldn't have to lie about having somebody. I should be able to say, I don't have anybody and I don't want you. We can't say that because of safety reasons. We should be able to tell you, no, it's you, nigga. When you breaking up with a
that's
man, is
fucked
it
up.
somebody else? No, it's not somebody else. It's you, nigga. Y'all can't accept that you the fucking problem. I don't want you. I want somebody else. It's not that I got something going on with me. I'm not healing. I'm not working on me.
I
I'm not
like
going
that.
to school. I'm not busy. I just don't want you. And that's the issue. But
But you know
the
what
That's
other
I
not.
think?
part,
No, hold on,
I
hold on. I was
think
gonna
oh
rebuttal after.
gosh.
Hold on. I was gonna
Hold
say,
on.
hold on,
She
because
not done.
I'm gonna drop because y'all know I'm at work. So the other one was the topic that we were talking about with the laws or what have you. I just want to pop in and say when they say that there's no rights, no laws that are specifically targeting black people, there aren't, but there are laws that specifically target people of a certain economic demographic. There's laws being passed for the 1% and the rest of us are in the bottom. So when we don't see the difference, a lot of men be like, I make enough money for me. I don't see nothing wrong with the way things are going. Not
I
knowing
feel
that
like
you broke
can
and
I
then
hold on?
those laws attack you too, stupid. So while y'all like, fine, these laws can attack women, they can have so and so, they're attacking your fucking rights too. They're just hitting your fucking pockets. That's what they're doing. And y'all don't fucking care because y'all be like, oh, as long as I have a little bit to get along, that little bit depends on the 1%. They can pull the plug on this shit tomorrow and you're gonna be broke too. Like we all
But
are broke, let's be honest. But y'all
before,
don't
rejection would be
understand that
hold
those
on, wait,
easier
things
wait.
if
do
every
Before
you.
woman
before
was
she get off
talking
the
like you,
topic,
was
before
Hold
she
responding
get
like
off,
on.
you.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold
because
on.
I've
One
been
at a
waiting to reply to
time.
her.
No, I
I,
got a question for you. Why is it fucked up for a woman to say she not attracted to you and she don't want to be with you?
That's the
I
best
didn't say it's
response.
fucked up. I didn't know. Look,
You
this is
did. You said
no. Hold
that's
on.
fucked
So
up.
let me speak for my. No, I said it's fucked up that y'all do that for safety reasons. It's fucked up that women give out their information because they scared
Oh,
of this.
okay.
That's what I
That's
mean.
more
But
damaging.
what I'm trying to say is, as a like, just I don't know. I don't go. Me personally, I don't chase women. Like as a man, I feel like
Facts.
you should go for the women that go for you because
Facts.
this is my other thing as a man. I'm not speaking for all y'all. I feel like a man that's on his purpose is gonna always get the woman that he need. The man that ain't focused on shit be out there chasing,
Talk
trying
that
to get
shit,
what he
boy.
want. But
Man,
you
get off
see,
his dick.
the
Shut
men
up.
look, let me finish. The men they be hunting and shit is out hunting. That's because they ain't got no purpose. So when they end up getting used, it's because like nigga, you ain't have no program. But versus the man that was on his purpose, she already see what he doing, and she probably want to add to that. So he gonna get the woman that he need around him. You see what I'm saying? So I don't subscribe to what these other men be saying when they say I don't do that shit. That's not how I move.
You know
I
what's
don't.
interesting? You know what's
Okay.
interesting? Jay, I saw something and I thought Lynn was going to point it out, but Lynn missed the opportunity, but I will not. So when I was talking, right, to JD, you kept interfering. You kept speaking for JD. But the moment the host said, who told me to pipe down, why did you turn your back on him so quick? JD. You quick gave him up. You just threw him. Like, why'd you do that, bro?
Gaslight. Change your name to Petty.
Because these
No,
niggas are
no, because
snitches.
he
These
was
niggas are
riding.
snitches.
He was
These niggas
riding him so
snitches.
hard. And the moment he felt threatened, he's like, nigga, you gotta go. He
Police
switched up
state.
so motherfucking quick.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Rough boys.
Bros over
No, I
hoes.
picked my Petty. Go
Hey,
ahead,
what's
Rough
going on?
Go
boys.
for the
Uh,
women, bro.
why is rejection so hard for men to accept? I mean, I was hearing some of the conversation earlier. I was just gonna say that, like, I don't know if it's just a biological wiring, but men love and like in a possession type of way. So I guess like in the case of like Offset, when your thing goes away, you know what I'm saying? That's like your favorite watch or something like that. I'm not saying it's right. The analogy is
But
just an
your ego is
analogy.
conditioned, it's not biological,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, yeah.
it's just that
It
females
definitely is. But I'm
feel
just trying to
like
get
there
women.
is no
I'm just trying to
rejection
get women
either,
to
though.
Bro,
understand.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Let him finish.
it's. I'm just trying to get women to understand that is that it's, you know what I'm saying, you can villainize it, but if I'm standing for something, if there's a hill that I'm standing on, that's my woman, that's my love, that's my foundation or whatever. That's usually the thing that you see leaving you. So it's like something's leaving your essence. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, you call it what you want.
I just don't think the possession love thing is something that a man has to curate and make it a healthy thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing evil about that. That's all. That's the only point I'm just trying to make about that.
Rejection,
You
I
know?
sensitivity,
mean, it's
dysphoria.
okay. Thank you, poo poo.
No doubt.
Ruff, this not you. I'm talking to him, the ad libber. Perfect with along with Offset. This is the thing that is problematic. One, you see another person as your property, right? Like it's problematic for y'all because fix y'all fixate on being with somebody in order to make them your property. Like it's a fire hydrant for you to pee on, and it's
No,
unhealthy for you. It's unhealthy for you, and it's harmful physically to a woman because y'all crash out when y'all don't have access to this person anymore. And like crashing
now
out can lead to prison. It can lead to unalive. It can lead to a numerous amounts of things. On top of you hurting the other person, like y'all don't know how to let go because you fuse this person to your identity. As far as like I own them, I like this is mine. This is mine. Like beating on your chest, it's weird.
but my thing is, just, I get that. Now, it's the one thing I want to like make clear. Like love and the way that that's professed, like that's how that's announced to the world, is a male ideology. You know what I'm saying? The whole game, the whole thing about trying to get the woman is a man in pursuit of you. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. You know what I mean? And having you and you having my last name is like a flagship. You should want to be with somebody who holds you in that regard. You know what I'm saying? But just like anything can turn into poison if it's too much. So the only thing we talking about is just something that's out of, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
let me
It's
work.
just too much.
Hold on. Before you go too far, because I got ADHD, and you gonna go too
No
far, I'm
doubt.
gonna forget. So okay, you said I should want to be with somebody who looks at me like that, right? Because like it basically it's an honor, or he gonna love me more. I don't know what you meant, but I'm gonna say this. No, because y'all take it too far. Y'all take it to ownership, then you try to control. And you don't have to go as far as rejection, right? And being rejected and crashing out. But the way y'all try to control women is based on that ideology. Like, oh, it's men out there saying married women or women in a relationship shouldn't go out with their friends. Married women and women in relationships shouldn't go to girl trip. Married women and women in relationships shouldn't dress how they want to dress. Men should
Not
have
me.
the utmost title and say whatever they want to say, and women should fall in line. That's where the whole submission thing comes
That's
from. That's where the
patriarchy.
whole
I
leadership
don't,
comes from. Like, and it's a problem. Like, it's a
Oh, we
problem
don't do
because
that.
y'all don't see
can,
women
can,
as
can I
equal.
answer you?
Shut up.
Okay,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, sir.
I want trying to be rude, sweetheart. All I'm saying is, I understand what you're saying,
But
but
you
it
weren't
seems
trying
like
to be rude, but you were rude because you cut me off to ask, could you answer me?
I acknowledge that.
And it was rude. Go ahead.
I acknowledge that. Time is a factor. I'm sorry. Um, So, but what I'm saying is, I feel like when it comes to that component, you're just acknowledging the toxicity, and I do agree with you. I wouldn't take that away from you. But what I'm trying to say is this is you stepping into the mindset of a man. Like I said, love is like a male ideology in the way that we go about it. You know what I mean? It's the fact that, like I said, the whole last name thing, the whole flagship. It's like, yo, you with me, you representing me. You know, I know like women hate that whole thing about like, you got to dress a
They
certain
like it
type of way
too.
when you go out. You got to dress a certain type of way when you go somewhere. You got to speak a certain type of way. It's just, you should want somebody to love you like they love themselves, and that's just how a man loves. I know it seems
No, the
possessive, but
problem
Women kind
is
of,
the
women
problem
kind of the
is
same
we
way.
don't look at no. The problem
Y'all don't
is
want
we
to be
don't look
outside.
at that. The problem is we don't look at that as love. It doesn't seem possession doesn't seem like love. It's not loving. Hold on, and nobody is conceding to your way of being just because this is how men think. That's y'all problem now. This is just that response right there.
How?
This
Look
is
at
just how
Stefan
men
Diggs. Y'all
think.
think that's cool just because it's Stefan
Yeah,
Diggs, though.
that's the problem in itself because
No,
here's the,
no, you
okay, I
slow.
thought you were done.
That's the
I have
problem
an
right
answer to the
there. He's
prompt.
slow.
Hold
He's
up, real
slow.
quick.
Cause
Let me just say
Stephon
this.
Diggs is crazy. But I was go ahead.
He is slow. I agree with you. The thing is, Again, the men are chasing, the women choose. So y'all don't get to make the criteria. And that's the problem. Y'all felt like y'all can set the standard and women are supposed to follow and women like no, and y'all niggas crashing out over that shit. The thing that men have this talking point about, well, if you consistent enough and you confident enough, you can get any woman. That's not true. That's why y'all niggas are entitled. You can't have any woman you want. Sorry, boo. It's just not the reality.
Can I respond to the
Other way
prompt?
around for y'all. Y'all can't have any men y'all want.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
chasing versus choosing is key here.
Can I respond to the prompt?
Who that
I
is?
got an answer for the prompt.
Okay.
Niggas care too damn much. We got to stop caring that much. Once we stop caring, I guarantee all that rejection shit and all that men being possessive shit will be gone. Once we
See about
stop
what?
caring, y'all gonna see a whole change.
See, hold
And
up.
I'm
See
carrying
about what?
myself like that too. Care about it all. I care about rejection. If you reject me, who gives a fuck? I care about myself. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm in a relationship with you,
I agree. Y'all
and if
do
you want
lack
to do this, that, and
self
the
esteem
third,
and self
man, do
worth.
your thing. If you want to do this, that, and the
Man,
third, it is
we
what
sh-
it is.
we shouldn't
I'm
even
gonna
really
make my
Yeah.
decision on my own though,
we
whether
shouldn't
I
even
want
That
to
really
was
stay or
speak
go.
about we
groundbreaking.
shouldn't even really speak about
Eh,
rejection considering that women
That
outnumber us 8-2. So it's really just because of the dynamic of the world. Like we get it's not
Women
even
do
that we get
not
I
rejected.
outnumber
It's
agree.
not hold
men
on, let me
8 to
finish. It's not
2.
yes we yeah, you can
not
look this
No,
up.
because you're not spreading misinformation.
I
Women
do
do
lives
not
too.
outnumber men 8 to 2.
I'll go wait
Are
for you
It's
to
you
look
really
this up
close.
right now.
insane?
It's really
You can
close.
go look this up
Are
right
you
now.
insane?
No, you go look it up. That's
You can
not
go look it
true.
up.
It's
Right
No,
now.
man.
I'll wait for
not
you to do it.
true.
Okay, look.
listen.
It's
She don't
more
have to
like
go look it up.
Men outnumber
I
women
just
in the
I'm
world.
gonna look it up now. I got my
men
computer.
I
outnumber.
just looked it
Fuck no,
up.
we don't, bro. Women
I
Yes,
just
you
outnumber
looked
the
it
do.
up.
fuck
It's
out of
not
us,
eight
bro.
to two. It's damn near 1 to 1. It's damn near one male for every one
No,
female.
what the fuck?
In the world.
And that includes all age demographic. Now he's gonna go look it up. While he's going to look it up, to the person, Tara, listen, female was appropriate because it's not just grown
I don't
people. This is
care.
everybody.
I don't care.
You know what, Tara? It's your
Okay.
life. I meant females. I meant women. Women is 1 to 1. It's damn
And
near
just move
one to
on.
one.
Hey,
Fuck
dark.
it,
I
Yeah.
fuck it.
mean, Gaslight. You've been on TikTok long enough to know that we
Listen, I'm
used to do
moving
this
on.
thing. Hold on, we used to do this thing where we'd be like, "It's female." Just accept the little sign and move on. You don't want us to go back to
Fuck it.
us being like female every single
Listen,
time.
I was just telling Tara I accept her position so she can bring back up the topic so I can read it because I don't know where to sit. No, I'm lying.
Okay,
Let's
okay. It's about 1 to 1. 8 to 2 is insane. It's an
Insane.
Nah, you're right.
Okay.
overinflation.
It's close. It's close to half. It's 49, 49, 51.
Yeah, like why would
Mm-mm-mm.
you like? And
49,
that's the
51
I
men,
don't
women.
I don't
know.
problem.
know where y'all, but
You don't
anyways,
know,
that's
man.
No,
still
No,
you need
no,
even
to,
if even if
no, no,
sir.
no. Jay, you on
Go,
time out.
go
You got a
ahead.
5 minute mute. You got a 5 minute mute for that 8 to 2. You should have been dropped. But as a mod, you on what time is it? 2:18? Okay. You got 5 minutes and I'm gonna put my timer on. But you ain't gonna talk after that. Absolutely fuck not. Y'all let somebody else move around. We got somebody new on the
Who
panel.
said that,
That's what we
Jay?
talking about. Yeah, Jay on mute. He got 5 minute mute talking some. But anyways, like he about to make a new fucking point. No, you gonna sit in that shit. Go ahead. I can't
Eight
see the
to
name. I
two
think
is
it's
fucking
Andy.
crazy. And that's the problem why y'all talking points are the way y'all are because nobody checking y'all. Y'all like y'all fucking president. Just saying anything and nobody fucking fact checking that
That's
dumbass shit.
misinformation because that's
Eight to
what
two
social
is
media be
fucking
saying.
crazy. And like that's why y'all think y'all can run around and treat motherfuckers the way y'all do. Because oh, it's so many women, so we got options, we got options. Y'all don't have fucking options. Shut up.
But even with that, even if y'all saying women
Fuck it,
outnumber
I'll die alone.
men, hold up. That's fine. So nobody, we want you to. What you talking about? But here's the thing: if you talking about women outnumber men, but we still set the standard though. There's no
Your opinion
scarcity
don't
mind.
count.
Hold up, sir. There's no scarcity mindset when it comes to men because y'all are the ones who chase women. Why? What's so hard to understand about that? Why y'all still trying to gaslight and nag when it come to that? You and a woman DM right now trying to get at her. Be for real. Y'all niggas just be lying. Go ahead, Andy.
Hold on, real quick. So I was pretty much gonna say what I was mentioning in the comments here. Um, I believe that females or women are attracted by attraction, of course, and that's how they're approached, right? And then if the rejection happens, then it happens. But as far as for men, what attracts women would be the work ethic. Unless if you could tell me otherwise, because I'm a man myself, I can't tell you what a girl thinks. But that's what I believe. That's why I feel as if girls take rejection harder is because
Girls.
women, I believe women take rejection harder because attraction is how men are attracted to them, and that's how they're approached. But that's just on me.
Mm.
Y'all have no idea when it comes to the way men like y'all know y'all think y'all the only ones sneak dicking. Y'all think y'all the only ones in a, like trying to get with somebody. Let's be for real. Like that shit crazy. That women can go outside in fucking pajamas, a big ass hole in your shirt, and the nigga gonna be in your face. Like what the fuck is you talking about?
Who are
It
you to
And
happens.
then
compare
they
though?
be,
If
They're
and
not
then they
allowing
be
it to
like,
happen.
they be like, not the men that you want, okay, and the women that you be like, we get hoes, we be fucking,
That's
women
why
be
we can't
going,
trust
it
these
don't
We
women,
be
don't
man.
trust
going,
them.
it
We
don't
don't
be the
trust
women you
y'all
want
ass.
who going. It's the women that you
Goofy
get
as hell.
when you playing fourth quarter dick, when you
Here the
just putting up
kicker. Here the
shots,
kicker.
putting
I
up
wouldn't
shots,
marry nobody that
putting
had
Y'all
up
this
open like the
certain
shots.
drive
dialect
through
at
up
all.
this
Fourth
bitch.
quarter dick.
I wouldn't. Yeah, you sound like Ti. I wouldn't even. I
Putting
wouldn't
up
even try to
shots,
Fucking the
marry
putting up
her.
same
shots,
guy.
putting up
You sound
shots,
like
putting
Ti.
up
100 women
shots,
fucking the
putting up
same
So
You
guy.
gonna
shots,
have
let's
to
putting up
bend?
let's
You probably
shots,
let's
got a
putting
hope
up
couple
let's go
shots.
ahead
teammates
and make
ganked.
this actual like factual, right? Men are still the ones that struggle with rejection the most based on how we react and how we've always reacted, right? Until I start seeing women in mass start assaulting men for rejecting them and stuff like that, and especially at the same race and in the same manner that men reject women for not accepting their advances, it's never going to be women react worse to rejection than men. Men have literally predicated whole mass unalivings against society in general because of women rejecting them. So I really don't care to hear these half baked ass arguments about women
Right,
taking rejection harder than men.
Are you with
right,
us or them?
right.
I'm not with you niggas. You niggas embarrass me every fucking day.
Oh, then go
The fuck?
ahead with yourself then.
Who just said that?
Man,
What the
Hold
fuck?
on, mute up. Who just said is you with us or them?
some nigga.
I
Who just
said
said
it. What
that?
I did.
Sir, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you believe there's a gender war?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't a part of all that, so I don't know.
So what the hell did you mean by are
I'm
you with us or
saying he
them?
I'm
He
saying
said
it
that
just
way
didn't make
he's
sense.
already he said it's not a
Can I?
war. He's not at war with women and he want the men to link up. He a booty bandit. He said he ain't
Girl
worried about them
code,
women.
and it
Call him
blows
a
over
booty
yours.
baby.
Girl code
Okay,
and
can
blows over
I ask?
yours. We
I
gotta
want
stick
him to,
together.
No.
sir. So you believe it's a gender war?
There
Nope,
is
I
a
just
gender
think
word
that
because these
men need to
trans
stick
think they
together.
women.
Let him talk for himself.
Can he talk for
I
himself?
I just
Jesus
I just I
Christ!
just think
Is
that
that
men need to stick
313?
together just like women stick
Hold
together.
up, 313.
Y'all stick
Take
together,
a
don't y'all?
let. Take a let, nigga. Damn.
That wasn't. I was talking to 3113, but everybody else keep answering for him.
Oh. I just came back
Come
and he was
back,
circling back on again.
313. No, it was. I was trying to talk to 313.
Appreciate
Um,
you.
313. So you believe in a gender war?
I don't. I don't. I think what
You.
my
It sounds like you
no
do
no.
because
Let
you
me
saying
explain
it's.
it though.
Are you with us or
Let,
them?
I got you.
Okay,
Let me
go
explain
ahead.
it though. I from my observation, I've been in this world 40 years, right? I noticed that women, contrary to popular belief and what you hear on TV, how women be fighting with each other and don't like each other, that's bullshit to me. I see a lot of women sticking together. I don't see men doing that a lot. And that's why I say I don't it's not a gender world, it's just the fact that if the women can stick together, men should be doing the same thing. You know what I'm
Let me.
saying? That's
Okay,
all.
fair. But let me ask you something.
Because
Should
we
hold
gotta be like
on,
men.
hold on. God fucking damn. Go take your fucking medication. Shit. That's why motherfuckers can't have a conversation. Y'all need to take y'all fucking medication.
But
Y'all got
you
ADHD
can't
or
immediately
something.
interrupt somebody after they finish
Shut
talking.
up. It's you. How I'm interrupting somebody after they finish talking, you idiot.
Said gender struggle, not war.
That doesn't even make sense.
Who flew up that you just
Okay.
met that you can't
Three.
stay?
Hold
God
on.
damn.
313. Should men stick together even if they wrong?
Mm, for sure, but we should be
For
checking that man
sure.
too. We should be checking that man too, though.
Even when y'all
We should
wrong.
check him though. We should
So
check
what
him.
does that look
We
like?
we
And
shouldn't
what's the
we shouldn't be
extent? Like,
checking him
where do
in
you?
public. We should check him in private.
But so what is that? What's the extent? Like, where do you draw the line? Is it men raping women, or you gonna stick beside them if you doing that
No, we
because
don't
you
stick
gonna
beside that
believe
foul
them?
shit. Nah, that foul
But
shit
no,
gotta
I
go.
believe you. No, I don't believe you because if a woman say a man did it and the man say he didn't do it, you gonna believe the man.
Nah, I wouldn't say all that. Nah.
I would.
That's
I
bias.
would.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Mm-mm.
Okay, so okay, what about a
If the
man
paperwork,
putting his
if the
hands on
word
a
is out,
woman?
we gotta check the paper. We gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying? He's
I
innocent
don't
until
believe
proven guilty.
you.
But at the same time, if
You the
if
Mm-mm.
problem.
if it's
No,
out
no.
there,
Let me
no,
tell
no,
you
for real. If it's
something.
out
Let me
there,
tell you something. Hold on, 313. Let me tell you something. Real shit.
word,
And I got this from one of my closest friends.
word.
If a motherfucking child tell you that I fucking touched them or did something crazy to them, believe the fucking
It's
child
over. Yeah,
immediately.
I ain't
Believe
going
the
against
fucking
that.
child. Do not believe me. And
Hell yeah,
I'm gonna
that's right. That's
fucking
a fact.
survive. No,
I ain't
no,
against
I'm
that.
going to survive. If I didn't do it, it's gonna come out that I didn't do it. But believe the fucking child. Please.
Absolutely, I ain't
And you know what?
disagreeing with you.
Hold on. You know why? You know why I say that? It's a power dynamic. Therefore, it be a power dynamic 9 times out of 10. We ain't talking about the rich men who motherfuckers be trying to get money out of them, even though they be doing some shit too, like Bill Cosby, motherfucking R. Kelly and all them. Y'all don't want to let them niggas go, cause oh
Look,
shit,
I got
we
a
gotta make
daughter
an
and three
excuse for them.
sons. Hey, I
Okay,
believe you. I don't play
so
that
you
shit.
think majority of black men letting them niggas go? Majority of black men didn't want to let Diddy go. They want to make excuses for Diddy. After kicking that girl in the face, they watched the video and they said, oh, well, she was with him. She was getting paid. Ain't none of y'all niggas stood on business and said that he shouldn't have did that to that girl, man. Fuck that nigga. So y'all don't. Y'all stand on business against wrong
Because
shit,
most
right shit. It
because
don't
most
fucking matter.
because
Because what?
most real niggas with the most real niggas don't have a microphone. A lot of people entertainment
No,
ain't really
no,
real like that.
hold up. No, we live in a world of social media. Everybody got a microphone. Here's the thing. Because you
Everybody
put
on
me under the,
Instagram.
hold up, sir. Because you fucked up when you said even if he wrong. Because what happens is you want the validation of being in the boys club. That's why you circle jerking with these niggas.
Oh
It's not,
no.
hold up, no. It's not, I'm gonna confront him in private. It's, I want to be out in the open and showing these niggas I'm here with you. Cause the thing is, like Leonard's saying, it is a power dynamic, and women are pointing out a systematic issues. And here you come, um, circle jerking with the niggas just because they saying something. I'm gonna support that man regardless, even though he wrong and he upholding the system. You the problem, and it does go back to even children, because in the hierarchy of patriarchy, children are at the bottom. So the men feeling like they supposed to be centered and they entitled, and the men being male centered as a society is the reason why the children be in the situation in the first place. So you dead ass
No,
wrong.
I don't think the brother was that deep with what he was saying though. It
No,
wasn't
no,
that
no.
deep.
That's
You
the
But
know what I'm
problem.
saying?
That's the problem. You, because you, again, you don't see the bigger issue. You don't see
Absolutely.
it.
It's
Right?
not
You
all
think,
absolute
oh
though.
no, 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 no. It is, because you just see this another man. Let me help him get up. You don't give a fuck because you already said it. You don't care if he wrong. You don't care
I'm
about
here
the
telling you
content.
that's not correct. I think that's a half truth. You speaking half truth. You're not speaking the full truth of
What's
what
the
I was trying to
half
say.
true?
The crazy part is, if I was a man saying this shit, you be like, yeah, you right, bro. You the fucking problem. You the nigga who
Nah,
talk.
because I don't even have friends, man. I handle my business and I stay out the way. So I mean, you can't put that on me. I take care of my
so
kids. I work. I go to
Then why
school.
the fuck do you
You
think
know what I'm
some random
saying?
nigga on the internet who don't even fucking know you should link up with you? It's a
I
nigga who
ain't
used to
trying to
visit.
get that man number.
Hold
I
on. It
don't
don't
care about
matter. It's
all
a nigga
that.
on the internet who used to come to our panels who got a stalking case against him.
Mm,
Dead
mm,
ass.
who's that?
You
Man,
don't know
I
none of
don't
these
even be
niggas
on
on the
this
fucking
shit.
internet. Okay, my point. Who? We don't know you. Your fucking name is 313. His name is Chiron. You don't know
Right.
this nigga. Why the
I
fuck you
gotta.
linking
This
up
my
with
business
him?
page. You feel me? I don't even be on here
That's
like
not the
that.
That's not
point.
the point.
I come on and handle business
That's
and get
not the point.
information.
Why would you
Yeah,
expect
y'all.
for me?
Frankie got a stocking case on him.
Bars? Didn't the nigga that was just on the panel yesterday?
Hmm.
Well, damn.
These
Damn.
niggas dangerous. That's what I'm saying. These niggas dangerous.
But hold on, why would you expect for me to maintain some type of solidarity for what? Why would you ask me, oh, well, whose side are you on? Like, why do you expect me to maintain solidarity or shit that men do? Because I'm a man?
But see,
Cause he
he
got a
Nah,
PPE.
I
Hell
nah.
no,
I
Got a
think
I don't
I
agree with
PPE.
believe.
the. I don't agree with that nigga neither. Fuck you
Nah,
doing
for real.
shit.
Like my perception when you were talking, it was like you were attacking a man. Like, man, that shit is not. Man, that's foul. It's not. This is not that. And like you didn't give two sides. You just gave one side. You was like attacking a man. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
wasn't
because
really
I don't
giving
perceive the issues in
a
society
full
as a
circle.
two-sided issue. I perceive men as being the progenitors and the exacerbators of all the issues in society. So I'm not
Nah,
going to
man, I
approach it
can't
from a
let you put
balanced
that
perspective.
false narrative out, man.
It's
That's
not
for the
false.
lanes,
It's
the
literally
cornballs,
no,
yeah. But
no,
you ain't
no,
speaking for
no,
me.
no,
No.
no,
The men
no,
like me, you
no.
can't speak for me like that.
Yeah, I
That's
You
why
can.
ain't
I can
speaking
everybody
speak
for
just
for men
speak
in
yourself.
for
You
general.
speak.
themselves.
All right,
Yes, I
brother,
can.
brother,
I
brother. Let me
can.
say
I can
this.
speak for men in general because
But
I
are
know
you
our
speaking for
history on this
yourself?
planet.
Are you
Yes,
speaking for yourself?
yes, it's all men
So you
until it's
that
no
type of
men. That
dude
includes
too.
me. It's all men until it's no men, which includes me. I can speak on
So
men
now
because
you
I
speaking in
understand our nature
solidarity
on the
with
fucking.
men. Come on, bro. Come on,
It's not
bro.
solidarity. That's not what that is. Because if it was solidarity, you wouldn't be mad about it.
So are you one of the men you speaking about
Yes.
or not?
Yes.
Oh, you are. Okay. Okay.
And if you need me to be a part of the collective to understand that it's all men, by all means, go ahead and have that.
I can respect that then.
Nigga, it includes you too. I hope you respect that as well.
Hey,
There's a spectrum, and you and Shinron at far ends of the spectrum. Y'all ain't linking up 313.
that's
You
what you
sound real
believe.
satisfied.
That's what you
You
perceive.
you don't even
I'm not trying to link up.
understand anything about men and women to be having
No,
this
you
Oh
conversation.
my
homosexual.
gosh.
You don't understand. All you love is men.
What's up,
Everything
mama?
about you is about penis, and we not talking about that. If it's a man, you agree. That's it. That's all you
Man,
heard. If
come
it's a
on, man.
man,
Who
you
It's
said
linking
that?
up.
pure comedy.
You said that shit. Ain't nobody over here said that's what we've been on your ass
No,
because you said
I
that
ain't say
very
all that
shit.
extra stuff you
You
said.
did. You did.
Nah,
Oh
I'm
my
cool on
God.
that.
No, you
But I don't have
almost
to defend
you supposed
myself
to be
because
on
I'm
the same
secure in who I
side.
am, though. You
No,
feel
you're
me?
not. You're looking for buddies on the internet.
What?
He ain't got no friends. He said it.
I'm cool with that. I'm a loner. I don't care about all that.
Yeah, you want to be accepted. That's the thing. You got
Absolutely not.
that's not. Hold up, listen. I'm telling you, you being homosocial with men you don't like, you don't know just based on what they saying to support them, and you telling us you don't have friends in the first place. Mean you got rejected and you overcompensating. That's the thing.
I
It ain't.
overcame.
No, no, no.
Different.
You're not overcame, sir. You trying to overcome on that nigga, but the problem is that's not how that shit
Hey,
Hey,
works.
W,
People
bro.
never be
pause.
lonely.
But she been doing it. I was
Pause.
waiting for
Nah,
you to.
nah, she's trying to get down with that
Yeah,
Pause,
one.
bro.
I was waiting when you was gonna catch on.
She tried to get on. I ain't in the way, man. Do your thing.
Y'all niggas freaked out. That's all I know.
But yeah, I don't care to maintain solidarity with men like that. It just nah. There's been more harm done to the world because men have maintained a system that protects other men than there has been women that protect other women. And that is actually and works to harm children, women, and other men. So let's be the fuck for real. Male solidarity has actually been the blight on the world, whether you want to look at it socially, whether you want to look at it legally, whether you want to look at politically, whether you want to look at religiously. Those things have actually worked to harm more people in the world than anything that women have done on this fucking planet, which is why I don't care to maintain solidarity with men on the basis of being males.
Yeah, and my thing is that's why I always ask the men, like, is this a gender war? Because if it's a gender war, then we can't even have no
I
conversation.
got a
And
question.
313, hold on, let me finish my point. And 313 basically said it's not a gender war, and then he answered as if it was a gender war. He said no, but men need to take up for each other because women have been taking up for each other, so men need to take up for each other. How about the people who's right need to take up for what's right? Because I don't give a fuck about no bitch. If a motherfucker woman hurt a child, send that bitch to prison. Put that bitch under the prison. I
I
don't
love
give a
that.
fuck about none of that fucking solidarity bullshit that y'all talking about. But y'all believe that it's a gender war. Y'all done fell for the fucking trap. And now people playing in your fucking face. The same men that y'all think could possibly be a good man, y'all get this motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. But a woman who you trying to get some coochie for from, oh, she got to be the most evil person in the world, so I got to handle her with a long handle spoon. Handle these niggas with a long handle spoon.
I think it's a
Assume that they
psychological war
guilty.
out here
No,
too
it's
that
not
we're
a
not.
psychological war. Y'all have subscribed to the gender war, and it's a problem because if you subscribe to the gender war, then you are not ever going to hear when there is a problem, especially when it's a gender-based problem. Like I said earlier, 97% of men commit all violent crimes. Y'all lost y'all shit. Did not one of y'all stop and think about it and say, damn, 97% of men commit violent crimes? Like
What up,
97%
boy?
of violent crimes committed are committed by men? That
I
shit
don't
is
think all men
crazy.
like that.
Why the fuck? Oh, hold
See,
on.
my
Who the
see,
fuck just said that? Who said that dumbass shit?
I don't like gender wars. If it's men who participate in that, it's like how you got here through a woman. Like, is what's wrong with you? How
Yeah,
do
Y'all
you
you
need
trying
to
to
even
put that
have?
on me?
participate in gender
I
war.
don't believe
If
in
we
that.
say 97% of violent crimes are committed by men, y'all gonna deny the stats, y'all gonna windmill, y'all gonna be upset about that stat instead of stop, pausing, and looking at it. If
I'm
we
just
say
gonna go do
can
research.
98%
yeah,
of
but can you show the
essays
research?
or 95% of essays, whatever, is in the 90s are committed by men, y'all gonna fucking windmill about it instead of stopping and thinking about it. Now your feelings hurt because some fucking statistics. Your feelings hurt because of some fucking statistics. You mad at me for saying some shit that's true. Like it's a fucking gender war. No, bitch, it's harmful. It's hurting us.
No
But you so
disrespect, but
busy trying to protect masculinity. Like the fuck?
you gotta have your paperwork and your research already prepared before you
Yeah, I was
speak
gonna
on
ask if you
something.
could
You
show the
feel me?
research for that because I mean I'm gonna believe you.
No, I
I
cannot. No, I cannot.
That don't
You
make
look
no
it
sense
up.
though.
Look it up. It's a
You're the
quick
one bringing up the
search. It's a
stat.
quick search. It's a quick search. Look it up. Look it
You're the one
up.
that brought up the stat. I'm just
Look it
asking
up.
for
It's a quick
verification.
search. No,
I don't even know.
why you gonna believe me? I looked it up. I
Why
looked
is
it
it a
up now.
divide
But
between men and
now,
women?
what you want? What you want me to tell you? That I looked it up?
Nothing. I mean that's simple as that. I mean I don't know.
So why you gonna fucking believe me? Even if I tell you the research that I get, I can tell you anything. It's a Harvard study done in fucking 2023. There. Now what?
There you go. That's all I
But
needed to know.
Okay,
what
and
I
gender
you
don't need
is
the
and I
aggression.
initiated
just made
divorce
that and I
then?
Excuse me,
just
ma. I
made
don't
that
need the
up.
aggression. I don't need the
And I
Irrelevant.
just
aggression.
made it up.
I don't need
And
the
I just made
aggression.
that up.
That's
So
fine.
now look, okay, that's why you need to do your own research. Why you gonna believe a random motherfucker on the internet
I'm
about
not
some
believing you.
shit
I'm asking
asking
you for
them?
the
Who up
what
here
link,
don't
what
like
URL
women?
did you have? That's what I'm asking for. I'm not saying I believe you. I'm saying showcase the actual studies and research. Send the link. Post it in the comments. You're making a statement, trying to prove a point, and I'm trying to prove the point for you. I want to
You're
see the actual
not
research.
going to go look up the
I
research
am at work.
Hey,
anyway.
but
I
Lynn,
can't.
let
I'm
me
at
So
shut you
work.
stop
down real
fucking
quick.
asking. You're not gonna go look it up anyway if I did all of that.
So
You
so
just think
Nobody.
it's
these
a gender war.
all right.
You're just
Nobody.
trying to win the argument. You're not gonna go
Nobody's
look it
trying to
up.
argue with you. I'm trying to ask you a
Then
simple
shut
statement.
up. Why are you asking me the question if you're not doing the research, if you're not
Why
gonna
are you
go
so
look
aggressive?
anyway?
Why are you so
Shut
aggressive?
Hold up,
up.
Lynn.
Shut
Hold up,
up.
Lynn. Hold
Why are
up,
you so
Lynn. You did.
aggressive?
Hold up.
Because you
You didn't
speak.
answer the prompt, sir. Hold up, y'all. You want to respond to the prompt?
Yes. Why is rejection so hard for men to accept? I'm married. I don't believe rejection is hard for any man to accept. I feel that's more of a
All right. I don't know why you inserted yourself. That wasn't what the conversation was about. Y'all niggas censor yourselves. I will say this. 99% of the perpetrators of rape is men. 95% of homicide around the world is fucking men. Y'all could have just looked it up. That's the thing. You just want to discredit something. You ain't got nothing to counter anything. Y'all niggas is violent and y'all fucking sexually deviants, and we want to get away from y'all niggas. That's why y'all taking rejection hard, because y'all don't like the fact that women trying to get the fuck away from y'all. As women build more autonomy and saying fuck being with men, y'all niggas crashing out. The man who came up earlier talking about, oh, well, I'm gonna die alone. Shit, that's what we want y'all to do. Leave us the fuck alone. That ain't a that's don't threaten me with a good time.
But
Fuck
that
that
right there
motherfucker
sound like
alone.
gender war though.
Hold on, real quick on the gender war thing, and I've said this before. The gender war didn't start into the 1800s when women started getting a voice for themselves. Once women could speak up against injustices, niggas been calling it a gender war because y'all don't want us to point out systematic systems of oppression that subjugate us. That's all it is. And you participate in upholding patriarchy by circle jerking these niggas because your fragile ego and self esteem, the fact you ain't got no fucking friends, come before anything else. That's the fucking problem. You the nigga we talking about.
I
You the
love
nigga who's moving
me
down alone.
a lot.
No, nigga, you don't. You don't. That's the thing. You don't.
I'm not even hurt. I'm not bothered at all.
No, of course, you gotta say that. Of course, that's what you say. But in your actions, we can see it. You want to be accepted amongst the men real bad, so you gonna support them even if they saying some shit that's wrong. If you know it's wrong, you gonna support them because you want to be accepted. You got an abandonment issue, sir. Go work on your fucking issues. We're not listening to the bullshit you saying. Because based on you agreeing with anybody, you'll say any motherfucking thing. What we focusing on is your fucking behavior. And it's not going along with what you're saying.
I don't believe that.
Even if you look at yesterday, Tara, motherfuckers didn't even want to look up the word neg. Like, why'd you just tell us what the word no? It's a 3-letter word, and you talking about, well, why you can't just tell me? We can just tell you, you can just look that shit up.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let these niggas be dumb and stay the fuck away from them. For real. Just so y'all know, let me get rid of this nigga before he interrupt me. I'm about to end the live though. I'm gonna do another prompt for later. Thank y'all for
Yeah,
coming
we
up.
figured. We figured.
Thank y'all for the support. I
Treating us like
appreciate
be
it.
treating us like stepchildren.
All right, holla.